pew, 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 pew.
I don't remember what episode it was of The Office, but I watched it like 2 days ago when they were doing finger pistols. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, where there was a murder in Savannah.
No.
No, they were doing that as well.
Much later. I think the beginning of season 7 somewhere. It made me start laughing. So
Because that's not where we got it from.
Yeah, because when
Robert, waiting on you, buddy.
Oh yeah. There we go. Now we can start.
Pathetic. But yeah. It's I guess that's how we start every show now, and we may or may not be working on some T-shirts for it. So stay tuned.
Do you think people think they're listening to the same episode over and over again?
I kind of hope that that's the case. Like, I hope if you're like new, you're like, they have what? What is this? Are they replaying last week's episode?
Every week you're just like, fuck, did I listen to this already?
Pew pew pew. Boo. We did a whole phase where like I would freestyle in the beginning of every single one.
I'm so happy I wasn't here for that.
Chris hated it. So like, and they weren't good. They weren't good freestyles either. So then like I would just go on and on and on and on, and Chris would just like, "Are you done?" But now we don't do that anymore. Now it's a different era.
It'll be good to have his negativity. Is he doing Big Brother with us?
He is. Maybe he's an alternate. We actually are our Big Brother pool. Now, thanks for mentioning it. Our Big Brother pool is full so far.
Wow, Chris.
We got all 16 of the contestants we need, and then we need 2 alternate people. So if you'd like to be an alternate, hit us up. It's always possible. Last year there was an alternate that got used because Paul came into the game. We don't know exactly if there's going to be 16. There may be 18. So if there's 18, then you're one of those alternates. You're in there. If somebody drops out, I don't know why you would drop out. You don't really have to do anything. Then you could be in, but who knows? You could be an alternate. That's how we go. That's how it works. But the Big Brother Pass the Grade pool, just hit me up and say, hey, get me in that pool, and or let me be an alternate at Pass the Grade Pod on our Facebook page, Pass the Grade Podcast on Facebook, or email them to us, answers@passthegradepod.com, and just say, hey, get me in that motherfucking Big Brother pool.
This is a weird amount of eye contact we're making.
Yeah, it
right
is.
now.
It's a little weird.
I almost didn't say anything. I was like, I want to see which one of us breaks this first.
But I thought you
really
seemed like you were looking at me intently, and I was like, I don't want to let him down if he's like waiting for me. Like, I didn't want to like.
No, literally the only thought in my head was this is super.
Okay,
weird.
well, yeah, I'm glad that you thought that too.
That's why
I'm
I
glad
look
you
down
also
every 2 seconds away from me.
We don't need eye contact for more than 15 seconds. That's too much.
More than 3. 3 seconds is more than.
And now Pat's putting on glasses.
Here we go. This is better.
Okay.
Now you can't read me.
That's like a poker player.
Yeah, except you can probably see through these because
you can.
Cheap.
You can see through them. Well, are those the free ones? They got.
No, they're not free, but they're no label.
Oh,
My favorite
okay.
brewery. They're cheap.
Oh yeah, do they just have them because people are out in the sun?
Well, they're $4.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
just
not bad.
They do just enough while I'm driving to not blind me from the sun, and that's all I need.
That's it.
I don't need $200 pairs of sun. Oh, it stops the UV rays and you can see everything clear. I'm like, I don't need clear. I just need to not be blind.
I have Ray-Bans, but I don't get a bunch of pairs of Ray-Bans. I got one recently, like last year, and it had been 4 years since I got a pair before that, and they're a little over $100.
No,
but I don't lose my glasses. I'm very careful about where I take my glasses.
You never need
knocking
to
on
spend
wood.
more than
very careful where I
$10
take
on
them.
sunglasses. All through college, you know what sunglasses I wore?
Those free ones they gave out?
No, because those were terrible. Those did not do anything to stop the sun. I'd go to Walmart. I'd buy a pair of fishing sunglasses for $9.78, and I'd wear those till I lost them in the river, and then I'd get another pair.
And then it was time to restart.
Yeah, under $10 every time.
That's fair. That works. All right. Well, let's get right into some segments then, guys. We got a lot of stuff right around the corner. The Big Brother pool is kicking off. Big Brother is it's not quite a week away, but it's pretty close. We're getting pretty damn close to Big Brother season, and Mount Rushmore season is a week or 2 away, guys. So get ready to start picking things in groups of 4. But this time it's a snake draft, Pat. It's a snake draft.
This is gonna be my season.
This will have to be your redemption from mock draft season.
Yeah, mock draft I didn't do so well.
Mock draft season did not go so well, but Mount Rushmore season I think is. It might be yours. Who knows?
It's my season.
Who knows? So without further ado, why don't we tell all you fine folks where the fuck we have been over the last week? Remember, it's not like Sunday through Sunday, or it's Wednesday through Wednesday is how we look at our week. So it's since we last talked to you guys. Where have we been?
Hey you, where you been? 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 Where you gone? Where you gone? Since you been up? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
All right, who wants to start us off?
I will. I don't have much.
All right.
Fortnite and my friend's birthday party. That's
nice. What'd you do for the birthday party?
He lives up in Springs, so we just went up there, played some darts, did some drinking.
Some dots.
His daughter, who's not even a year yet, every time I like tried to get or was close to her, she'd start crying. She's not a fan of me.
You terrify kids.
Yes.
I get it.
Dude, last time I met her, we were cool. We were chill. Like, I'd poke her, she'd giggle. That was all fun. Now, it's just me and my brother. I guess I don't think she likes beards anymore.
That
She
might
just
be it. It's a
starts
phase she's going
crying
through.
every time.
Does your dad have a beard?
No, he's clean shaven.
Oh, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
You're stranger danger.
But, yeah, did that Saturday, and then the rest of the week just hung out at the house, played Fortnite.
That's what's
and some
up.
Call of Duty. I'm much better at Call of Duty. I'm not that good at Fortnite. Oh, never mind. Hold on. Did get my first solo win ever in Fortnite.
So, like, out of how many people?
Out of 100. Every game starts with 100 or maybe like 98, depending if people drop connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the way down. And my buddy described it as the 3 most exciting feelings you can have in your life. It's your first Fortnite win, your first time having sex with a woman, and just a really good shit.
Yeah, those are pretty.
I was like, that's pretty close to the top 3.
But, like, it's kind of like fantasy football and, like, no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, guys, I did.
Anybody out there that plays Fortnite, anybody who does that's listening, it's like, yep.
What do you get? Like, do you get shit if you win?
No, you won. And like seriously, like this is gonna sound stupid, but my hand was like shaking for like a minute or two after because it's so intense at the end. It's just you and like one and like because the playing field gets smaller and smaller and smaller. It's this storm that circles in on you and will start to kill you. So like, it was just me and this, and like I kept trying to destroy his shit. He kept building fucking walls around him, and I fucking took him out.
Okay.
It was
Fuck, man.
yeah, like it doesn't like if you don't play, you don't get
right,
it.
but still like.
But it's super fucking intense.
And I bet that's nervous. You're nervous. Where the fuck are they? Where the fuck are they? Shit. Nope.
Yeah, but
It just fucking happens. I get like that playing. I've been playing Fallout lately
Mm-hmm.
On Xbox because I know that they got the Fallout 76 coming out. I was like, I'm just gonna get back in my mode. I've been alternating between that and FIFA, and I mean I gotta keep West Ham going strong. Of
course.
But like Fallout, like I get like way too into it where I'm like. You know, like you get like nervous playing a game, like oh shit, and I'm like, I feel like it's not real life. Why do I give a fuck? Like if my guy dies, it just restarts.
Because you're invested.
It's not right, but you're like, I'm like nervous for my like, I guess not for me, not the character, but it's like I'm like nervous. I'm like, shit, dude, I can't go in there. They got this guy over in here. Like no, I can't do that. And it's just like what you're thinking way too much into video games, Alex. Just chill the fuck out. But yeah,
that's a sign of a good game when you get that invested in it. Because it's a good game.
Congrats on the Fortnite win.
I appreciate it.
Robert, have you ever won a solo Fortnite thing?
No, I've not played Fortnite before.
Yeah, he's not in.
So we're sticking with our solidarity here.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it.
I just know I won't put it down if I play it. So
yeah, it's kind of addicting.
And Emma's going out of town this weekend, so it's a possibility that I may get into this. But I don't want to.
Now's the perfect time.
I don't. But it's just I'll get sucked into it, and that'll be all I do for the rest of my life. I saw they added.
How are we still not friends on Xbox Live? I thought about that yesterday.
I don't know. We don't play games together.
We might.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Maybe I would hop on Grand Theft Auto every so often.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw your little
then
name
let's
there.
do it. Let's link up on the box, as they call it. I call it the box. I don't know about you guys.
I don't.
No, I'm like, gonna go play the box, guys.
That just sounds like you're getting a hooker.
Yeah, it does kind of. It's a cool way. Let's can we make that like the new like hooker getting like I'm gonna go get some box.
Well, that just sounds like you're being vulgar towards women. That's not some box and the box. Two very different things.
I'm going to get some box because you're gonna go have to find it.
Then
But
you
yeah,
just sound like a chauvinist pig.
I'm hunting box. Which worse, box hunter or pussy hunter?
I think box hunter is actually worse.
I feel like pussy hunter still has a worse connotation. Robert, what say you?
I don't know.
I was
Maybe
hunting
box.
some box, but that broad wouldn't let me in a pants.
Broad. Yeah, you're right. It does kind of sound sexist now that I've said it enough. But still,
I'm going to start saying it more now.
box hunting. Because it kind of sounds like fox hunting. Anyways, so you've been playing Fortnite, and that's pretty much what you've been up to.
Yeah, that's about it.
And birthday parties. Robert, where have you been, buddy?
Speaking of video games, I've been keeping up with E3 news.
Woo!
Electronic.
What about E1
Entertainment.
and E2?
Like,
Nobody
Thoughts on
cares
that?
about them
No
anymore.
one kept up with them.
no
Okay,
one cares
well.
about them. So I'm more of a Sony and Nintendo guy, so I've been keeping up with them.
What they got coming out? What have you noticed? What have you liked?
The Last of Us Part 2 is really good. They're making a remake of Resident Evil 2.
Dude, Resident Evil, I remember as a kid, I think it was like N64, maybe they had it. Did they have it for N64?
No, it's always been PlayStation.
Maybe no, because I played it on something. I didn't ever have a PlayStation.
They did release it on 64, I think.
Oh,
but I remember playing. I remember like I rented it, and it was like when you had to go like Blockbuster to rent it.
It was originally PlayStation. I know that.
Right, yeah, but I remember playing that game, and I've like and it's like a Friday or Saturday night, and you come home and you're just hanging out, and you're up late, and like I've never been like so scared playing a game really, and you're not really scared, but you're just like I'm creeped out with like a lot of this shit's fucking. No thanks, man. No thanks. Fallout kind of makes me feel that way because like they've got all these weird creatures, and like I don't want that shit chasing me. Fuck that.
Yeah, and other than that, Nintendo has Super Smash Bros.
What?
Characters fight each other.
Like, do we got new characters?
We have all the characters from all the previous Smash games, all in this new game that's going to come out later this year.
Anybody new that they added though?
Ridley, the dragon from Samus games, from Metroid games.
Okay. I only know Samus because of Super Smash Bros., but that was my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, Samus is a girl.
Yeah.
Did not know that until I had played Super Smash
Should
Bros.
I bring my 64 and Smash Brothers next week?
Dude, I think you should. I don't know if we're going to do the podcast if we do that, though.
We'll wait. We'll do it after. We'll
leave it in the car.
We'll get the podcast done quickly, and then we'll play some Smash.
It'll be like a 15-minute podcast.
Yeah.
All right, and this is Answers. Done. Let's go. All right. Sorry, we're going to play 64, and it's just us. We just have the mics next to us. Shit, fuck!
It's actually, we can do a dual podcast.
Ooh. That'd be fun. Maybe we should have, we had a karaoke night. Do we need to have a game night? PTG game night? I'm pretty sure Packard's Pub has TVs. I've seen them there. Pretty sure we could hook up some consoles.
Let's definitely look into that.
We should think about that. Let us know at Pass the Gravy Pod. What are your thoughts? What's like our next themed night we should do for Pass the Gravy? Throw out some ideas.
Tupperware night. No.
Nah. Pass.
We can do one of those sex toy buying parties that women in their 40s do.
Yeah, but then that's just a way to meet bitches.
Yeah.
Or boxes. It's just a way to go box hunting.
Would you like this in your box?
Try it out. Please clean it off. These are sanitary wipes. So what else have you been up to?
My cousin had a birthday party this past Saturday. That
You guys and birthday parties. What is it with you
What do you mean
guys?
you guys?
Yous guys. You went to a birthday
Oh,
party.
I thought you were saying him, like his people, because there's a lot of them.
No.
I was like, whoa,
I'm talking
Alex.
to you guys, the two guys I'm looking at in front of me.
Whoa.
I don't think that way, Pat. So then I don't see color. I don't see color. Just like Robert.
I was gonna say,
Just like Robert, I don't see color because I know that Robert can't see color. So I am in solidarity with Robert.
I
I
see
thought you
color.
would have been like us.
I see all color because I embrace it and diversity.
Yeah, isn't that kind of like if you don't see color? If you say that, it's like, oh, so you just choose not to see color. Okay, I see how that is. And it's like, oh no, I don't discriminate.
Yeah.
I see extra color, and none of them bother
I see
me.
colors that aren't even there.
You can't ever see half the colors I see.
LSD.
Pretty much.
There are a
Robert?
lot of birthdays for my family between June and July. I think I counted like 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, I have in my family like my dad's is the 28th of December, my brother's is the 31st, and then like Emma's is January 30th. So like I have like 3 of my like 4 people that I really like in my family that I hang with that have it like all within 2 months.
Yeah.
And Christmas, so like it's really great on my wallet to
It's too
just
much.
knock all that stuff out.
It's just too much. But I gave her a bag of hot Fritos because she likes hot Fritos.
Mm-hmm.
I told her it was already wrapped, and she enjoyed it.
It's pretty solid. So she opened it right in front of you, and then
Yep.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And that's pretty much where
That's
I
where you been.
Mhm.
Well, you went to
yeah.
I'll start. You went to Senior Skip Day with me for a little bit.
Mhm.
Senior Skip Day for the Rod Ryan show. We went out to Lucky's Pub West, and that was pretty dope, dude. That was probably my most fun I've had at a Senior Skip Day. Now I had an event I had to go to after that. I had a work gig. So I drank, but I didn't drink heavily, and I was going to Uber. Shout out to number Juan Perdomo, who's in our Big Brother pool. He gave me a ride to my gig, and then he gave me a ride home. So shout out to him.
There we go,
That's
Juan.
what Pass the Gravy listeners do for you guys. They give you rides, and he wasn't an Uber driver. He was just like, I'll give you a ride, I'll go. He won Astros tickets from me, too. So there you go.
Nice.
And it wasn't rigged or anything. That just shows karma pays off, guys. Sometimes you put some good out into the world, and that good will come back, and it'll pay you back tenfold.
I think he just wanted to be your friend.
He wanted to. Yeah, Juan's cool. He was wearing his Dallas Killed JFK, people don't forget shirt.
Nice.
But we had a bunch of T-shirts on that you had to sign. So basically, like, every Senior Skip Day, it's just kind of like, it was a way to day drink, and we're like, oh, we'll sign your shirt like yearbooks, and you just get really day drunk and everybody draws dicks on everybody's shirt because then like I left and I threw my shirt away, or I think it was in Juan's car. I don't know, but like I'm never gonna wear those shirts again because they just have penises all over them and like so and so's bitch and just anything vulgar anybody can write and draw on you. That's what they do.
Box hunter.
Yeah, I should. If I had known, like, if this was if I could go back in time right now, I'd just put like hunting box, hunting boxes.
Just put a fucking.
Is that a T-shirt idea?
You know what? Yeah.
Just a box, but
box
with like a
in fucking sights.
Mm-hmm. Same page.
Nailed it.
Same page right there.
Nailed it.
Great
We'll
minds
get to work on
think
that
alike.
today.
Robert, draw that up. He's like, what? No, I'm
Lock
not in
it
charge
up.
of that. I need it on my desk by the end of this podcast. It's not a desk. It's just a table you're standing at. Okay, so we did senior skip day. But dude, did you see they had like this? It was like battle bots, but with those RC cars, and they had balloons on them, and you had a little stick you had to poke other people's balloons out with. That was pretty tight.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like the Mario Kart games where they had that battle mode.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool.
It was like a real life version of that. And then they had a cash machine, which was tight, and people got to go grab money. I didn't get a chance to go do it. I got disqualified from the tater tot toss because I'm on the show, but I think I probably would have gotten disqualified from the cash booth too. But still, I wanted cash. I was going to go put Stickum all over my hands and just be like, got him! And then everything would have stuck, and I would have been a millionaire.
I just sent you a rough draft of my.
Did you just draw it?
I did. I just drew up a very early rough draft of a box hunter.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Hey man, not bad. It's not bad. This is for just a rough estimate,
draft.
a rough
That's
draft. That's not too bad. So I've been a lot of places, guys. I've been doing a bunch. I've been pretty busy since I last talked to you guys. We did the senior skip day. I also had a gig in Galveston at Pleasure Pier. Have you ever been to Pleasure Pier, guys? No, neither one.
Nope.
Well, it's expensive, but I didn't have to pay for it. So it was cool though. Like the rides are actually fairly inexpensive. It's like you have to pay to get on, so it's basically like $27 if you're gonna ride a ride, just because you gotta buy the tickets for the individual rides. But you can get like a day pass if you're gonna be there. And if you have kids, I would definitely get the day pass. It's totally worth it. But I hung out there in Galveston, and then Emma and I went and we stayed down there for the night on Saturday night and took Wheezy to the beach for the first time.
Oh, Wheezy.
Yeah, Wheezy, little beach dog now, and she was taken to the beach all right. She was a little it felt like she was like betrayed by the waves initially because she was like, oh, this is just water, this is cool, and then they'd come back and get her and she's like, what the fuck is that? Whoa, don't run at me. And
She
so
does look like a beach bum.
She does, and
She's
it's
got
funny
that
because she's all
shaggy hair.
shaggy, and then she gets wet, and then it's just like she looks like a little rat. And yeah, she looks like she always hangs out at the beach, but she can swim and everything. She wouldn't come out there and follow me out there, but I picked her up and I took her out, and so like where I could still stand, I dropped her in, and I swam next to her all the way to shore, and she was doggy paddling like a motherfucker. And then Sunday morning we got up early and then went to the beach. Before we checked out, went to the beach from like 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock and took Wheezy there, and I had one of those little like frisbee, like dog frisbees, but it's like it was made out of cloth, so it like floated. Yeah. And I just was fucking slinging that thing back and forth, and she was running all over the goddamn beach grabbing that thing. She was having the best fucking time, and then we came back home and she just fucking passed out.
Does she fetch, or does she just kind of like get
She fetches. She's a fetcher, and she's the only dog I've ever had that was a fetch.
My dogs don't do that anymore.
I've always had boxers. Boxers will go get it, and they don't give a fuck if like they're not coming back to you with it. Like I got it, it's mine, thanks.
They just think it's a game. Like,
but it's so cool to have a dog that like runs back to you. Like, yeah, that's what's up. Let's go get it.
I can give you exercise without moving.
I know. It's fucking. It's great. It's great. I had a little football I was throwing with her, but she really liked the frisbee. And after she figured out how to get the frisbee up out of the sand when it was on there, she was able to do it. And so that was fun. And I guess because I'm thinking of Galveston right now, I'm adding one more thing to my not cool, and that's because it has to pertain with the beach. But that's a little teaser for you for later. So Galveston was fun, and then what I've really been doing is like at the end of last week we were talking about senior skip day on the morning show, on the Rod Ryan show, 94.5 The Bus. You better be listening every morning. And then obviously tune into this. This is like the after show, but it just keeps going, right? Ooh, yeah, just think of it that way. But just maybe don't tell Rod that. No, I don't know. I think Rod would be cool. But we were winding down, getting ready for senior skip day, and Rod's like, man, I'm gonna eat like shit this weekend at senior skip day. I'm gonna do a juice cleanse because he speaks for Squeezed Online on his show, and he was like, Alex, you think you could do that? I was like, I don't know, man. I could probably do it. And somebody emailed us and was like, there's no fucking way Alex could fucking do a juice cleanse, but I'm adding a lot of fucks just because that's how I talk. And I was like, dude, if you and I was like, I think I probably could. And he said, if you do it, I'll donate $500 to you guys' backpack charity because we're raising money for backpacks for kids that can't afford them in the school year. And I was like, dude, if you're gonna donate $500, fuck yeah, I'm 100% in. And I signed up for that, and I was like, I can probably just knock this out. It can't be too bad. It sucks, guys. So I started Monday. Like Sunday was like the last food I can have. I had pizza from Antonio's Pizzeria. It was dope. And then like Monday morning at midnight, I can't do shit. I can only drink water and juices and then these cashew milks that they send with me. And it's all in like this bag that came. So then I have like they start off by the days. It's 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E. And those are like day one drinks 1 through 5. And you drink every 3 hours. And some of them taste okay. Some of them taste good. And some of them fucking don't. Like the one I had last night tasted like somebody mowed their yard and then just put a bunch of lemon juice on it and then put it in a cup, and that was what I was drinking. And it was not great. And you know, there's beet in all of the morning drinks that I have to start with, like the first one every day. And it's been a struggle, but it's showed me that I can do it. I can do anything if I put my mind to it, and I'm doing it for the kids. I don't want to be a hero. Yeah. I don't want to call myself a hero. You guys can call me that if you want. Nope. You know, I'm just doing it to raise $500 for kids so they can go to school. But hey, don't call me a hero, all right? I'm gonna be humble.
One of these years, I will contribute to that.
You can buy a shirt.
I could.
RodRyanShowCares.com.
Still rather buy one of ours.
You can. I mean, why not buy both? Why not buy both?
One of these years, I'll do it.
I gotcha. I feel you on that. But
some year, I'll buy a backpack. Won't be this year.
I've been doing a juice cleanse, and like my biggest thing I kind of told people was like, I wasn't really like not thinking I couldn't do it. I was just like, man, that fucking sucks because we drink a lot on Wednesday during the podcast.
I know.
And now I can't drink any alcohol.
These special beers that I brought us this week too certainly are delicious.
Water, H2O, delicious. Because you have to drink a lot of water because like the juices don't really fill me up, so I'm still kind of hungry all the time. And then like the cashew milk stuff helps, but just you're pounding waters and then you're just pissing all goddamn day.
Yeah.
It's like I'm pissing like 50 times a day.
You feel like a pregnant woman?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like coming out the other end, it's not great.
No.
It's a fun little color show you get because it's like, oh, what was the like? I had a charcoal drink, everything was black the next day, and then it was like purple yesterday, and then today it looks like it's orange. So it's a fun little game we play, and that's enough toilet humor. That's pretty much where I have been, gang.
Nice.
It's a lot. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful.
It sounds like an exhausting week, but it's
very
fun.
exhausting, but also fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Lots of content. Creating content because I'm a content creator, guys. All right. So that's where you been, huh? That's all we got there. Let me tell you guys quickly about who we got first this week. Let's talk about Blue Apron, huh? Blue Apron's a good idea. Blue Apron, everybody. It's the leading meal kits delivery service in the USA. While many people know what they do, there are many that don't know about the types of meals that you're going to get when you order Blue Apron. You're not just going to have burgers for dinner. You're making short rib burgers with hoppy cheddar sauce on a pretzel bun, and you're preparing seared steaks with mashed potatoes, green beans, and crispy shallots. Shallots. All in under 45 minutes and without having to make a trip to the grocery store. They offer 3 different meal plans, a 2-person plan, a family plan, and a wine plan. Pick which one you want and get involved with Blue Apron. Here are some of the items you're going to get from Blue Apron if you order this week. You're going to get some Korean-style beef, spiced chicken breasts and mashed potatoes, Cajun shrimp tacos, pasta primavera. This fucking sucks when I can't eat food. Greek-style farro salad, spinach, tomato, and goat cheese quiche, seared pork chops and carrot agrodolce, and Chrissy Teigen's Chinese chicken salad. She has like the Bare Naked Ladies song.
Chickadee China.
The Chinese chicken. Chickadee China, Chrissy Teigen's Chinese chicken.
Yeah, good thing you're in the middle of an ad, and I had to stop myself because I would have just sang that entire
song. No, it's a good song. It's a good one. But you can get all that, like I just said, by signing up at blueapron.com/PTG. We're even going to give you your first 3 meals for free at blueapron.com/PTG. That's blueapron.com/PTG. Get your first meals for free. It's blueapron.com/PTG. Blue Apron. It's a better way to cook. Alrighty, boys.
Have a drumstick and your brain starts ticking. Watch the X-Files with the lights on. I hope the smoking man's in this one. That was like my favorite line in the whole. I was like, ah, my parents watch X-Files. I know the smoking man. As a kid, that always delighted me. It was so stupid.
All right, let's. How about Comeback Kid? We got some good ones, I think, for Comeback Kid this week. Let's. The Ladlettes in town. Did they come back? They're just doing their own thing? No, here they are.
It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch.
All right. Let's start off with Alex Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals, but mostly Alexander Ovechkin is a comeback kid for sure this week. He is living his best life possible, and I don't think this guy's been sober since he won the Stanley Cup.
Not just his best life, like he's living the best life.
He's living
right
what you would all probably do if we got a Stanley Cup for a little. If I won the Stanley Cup, that's what I'm doing.
Being a professional athlete with a rock star in the 70s, like that's what he's living right now.
And Russian.
And you're Russian. So
you can really drink, you know?
Yeah. It's just great.
How many handles of vodka do you think Alexander Ovechkin's gone through? So they won Thursday night.
But personally, I'm sure he's probably killed at least 3 handles of vodka.
Easily, and probably 4,000 bottles of champagne.
How many days ago was it now?
They won it Thursday, so technically it was like Friday morning when he was celebrating.
So since Friday morning, yeah, I'd say at least personally 3 handles of vodka.
Easily.
That's still a lot of vodka to do in 5 days.
Not for a Russian.
That's true.
I'd say 8 just because that's his number.
No, that's
no, because
over a handle.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but yeah, no, probably not 8 though. But he's been crushing some champagne. It's like everything you could do with the cup besides take a shit in it, and we're not sure he hasn't done that. They just haven't put it on video yet. But like he's got chicks sitting in the cup. He's drinking it. He's taking it everywhere.
Did a keg stand out of the cup?
You can't do a keg stand out of a cup.
He did.
But he did. I mean,
he did it. I'm pretty sure. Like I haven't found confirmation. I'm almost positive that was at the Washington Nationals game. Like he was at the baseball game.
It was.
Just poured a shit ton of beer in there. Was like, fucking lift me up. We're doing this.
It was. And then there's like just countless videos of him in like every club he was at right after they did it, and he would just get bottles of champagne, pour it in there, and drink out of it, and pass it around. They would all do it, and I was like, "That's all I would like. I would never want a bottle. Like, I would never drink out of a bottle or a glass ever if I had the Stanley Cup." It's like this is like I don't care what's been in the Stanley Cup. I'm sure it's gross, but like they clean it. There's a guy that's won his whole job in life is to keep the cup. I would definitely share the cup.
Well, no,
it's
see
the
that's
cup.
the thing. Like,
it's the cup.
No, I'll share it with my teammates.
Oh yeah,
because I know what they got. I'm not sharing it with random people at the fucking club.
Oh, but they are.
They are because they're fucking insane people, but. Those girls at the club that are getting in the VIP section.
Yeah, the little herp lip, huh?
Yeah, they're a little dirty.
Little herp lip, huh?
So I'm not sharing it with them. I don't want to catch herp. Like, if you already have it, whatever, share it with whoever. Fuck them.
Yeah, literally.
I don't want to catch the herp from drinking out of the Stanley Cup after some slut that's trying to suck Ovechkin's.
But that's one cool story of how you got herpes, though.
Yeah,
Spin zone, not a bad way to say you got it. Like, oh, I don't know, I was drinking out of the Stanley Cup. How'd you get herpes? Some dude at a bar. That'd be a chick saying that, I guess, or maybe a dude. I don't know. We don't judge here. We don't judge here. We're a sex positive podcast.
Yeah, dude. We just had Pride. Like, don't be a dick.
Hey, I was in Galveston for Pride weekend, buddy.
Oh, really?
I mean, it just was a coincidence.
Oh, I'm
it was a
sure
coincidence.
it was.
I know that because it was fucking a pain in the ass to get hotel rooms because everything was all jacked up. And
I'm
there
so
was
happy that
not
Emma's
one
supportive of
Airbnb.
you.
I mean, I'm with Emma, so
supportive.
Well, hey, Wheezy's a lesbian actually, so.
Are you sure about that?
She's marching. I don't know. She likes her own hooch a lot.
Her box.
She's licking her own box all the time. I also start calling vaginas boxes from now on.
Yes.
Let's do it. It's a movement. We're bringing it back, guys.
Yeah.
Was it ever in?
Yeah.
But it's never like.
Oh, I mean, Ted. They said it in Ted.
It's true.
Your box.
That's a very Boston.
See, especially if you say
Boston.
that, you can picture her.
Boston and box. Box.
Nobody has ever talked to me like that. Usually the mouth is full of your wife's box.
Yeah, you're right.
See? Now you can remember it. Yeah.
Connected the dots. But yeah, Alexander Ovechkin's back. He was at that Nationals game, and he was holding the cup over his head the whole fucking game.
Even
he's not on the Jumbotron. He's just holding it up. He's just excited.
He was too drunk to know. Do I put it down?
He was like shirtless doing belly flops into a fountain. with fans. It was awesome. Like, he's doing everything you should be doing if you win the Stanley Cup. So he is a comeback kid for sure. Also a comeback kid. The Warriors being champs. Fuck the Warriors. Moving on.
Yep.
We just had to address it, but
That's
okay.
enough of that.
IHOP /
No,
IHOB. IHOB.
And that will be the last time I ever
They
refer
are
to them
back.
as IHOP.
Well, actually, I was thinking they should they had the P right. They just needed to add TG, so IHOPTG, IHOPTG. International House of Pass the Gravy would be a better one, but International House of Podcasts would also have worked as well. They didn't hit us up. I mean, I'm pretty good marketing guru. We come up with some great ideas. We did start a cult after all,
Yeah.
But IHOP is now IHOB. I don't think they're not officially like IHOB. They're really IHOP.
The Twitter handle is IHOP.
Right, but they changed like one sign in LA, and I think maybe 2 other ones they've changed. But they're not gonna. It's not permanent. It's not a permanent thing. But then, like, I love that everybody online was just like, this is such a stupid thing for IHOP to do. It's so fucking dumb. It's like, no, it's not, because this is the most IHOP has been talked about ever.
Yeah.
So,
but it's also
you guys are playing. It's the Kanye game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you to talk about us, say how stupid I am, and then boom, now we're talked about, and we're like the number one trending topic that everybody's discussing. And it's like, yep, you guys fell for it. Like, I feel like over and over again, we're just seeing everybody. You're getting baited in. We just got to come up with something fucking crazy. What is some take that I can have that's just outrageous, where everybody's gonna be like, fuck you, you're so fucking wrong, you don't know what you're fucking talking about, what an idiot. And then we'll be like, by the way, Pastor Gravy just dropped this new fire podcast, and everybody like, oh, it's the number one podcast on iTunes.
See, that's
what we got to think
about.
up.
Something to outrage people that much that also won't get you to lose your job.
Right.
Those are the
and we're not big enough to like be able to just be like untouchable, like Kanye doesn't give a fuck, because Kanye can just buy anything he wants anyway.
Yeah, that'd be like if we were like the number one podcast and we're like, oh, we're past the grapes now. Like, remember when KFC tried to change their name to Kitchen Fresh Chicken instead of Kentucky Fried Chicken?
They did, and then they just call it KFC because they got some shit for it. So now they're just KFC.
And everyone was the same thing then, except it wasn't like as big of everything. Everyone was just like, do you see these new fucking stupid ass Kitchen Fresh Chicken commercials? Like, no, you're Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do what you like, but it's healthier for you. I don't give a fuck. I don't go to KFC because I want to live long. It's been terrible since they did that. They like changed the fried chicken. It's like pre-breaded before it gets to the restaurants now, and it fucking sucks.
KFC bowls are pretty dope. Anyways.
The bowls are dope, but like, remember growing up, KFC was the best fried chicken. When's the last time you had it?
It's been years.
Dude, go get some now, and I guarantee
you. I can't. I'm juicing.
Well, I'm saying when you're done, get some next week, and you'll try it and be like, yeah, this chicken isn't good anymore.
Isn't it so weird how people are like, how dare they change things that I haven't supported in any way in years?
Right. Like, when was because we did that on the morning show. We were talking about it, and I was like, when was the last time you went to an IHOP? And it was like, college. I think. Robert went when he had French toast.
Yeah, that was
not too long ago. Though.
Maybe 2 months ago.
I've been within like the last year.
I don't think I've been since college. And I remember going during finals, shit-faced drunk, and laughing at people that were there drinking coffee and studying. Because I was like, you're getting a real degree, you fucking idiot. I've got a final tomorrow.
Having to learn.
My final's tomorrow. I'm drunk. It doesn't matter.
I'm obviously not doing any studying for this.
You can do that when you're a criminal justice major.
But like... Yeah, but like what Robert said, like, just you're that outraged over pancakes. Like, what is your daily life? Like, what's your daily life like anyway? Just don't go there. Like, you already are not going there anyway.
No, like, if I want IHOP, I'm still gonna eat it. But like, fuck you for changing.
But they're kind of smart. Like, I understand what they did. They're like, hey, well, we're starting to sell burgers now. We're gonna kind of do this. It's just like all the minor league baseball teams that change. The Fresno fucking Grizzlies, the unofficial minor league team of Pass the Gravy, because they sent us the fucking bat for Harambe. Rest in peace, sweet prince. But they changed their name to the Fresno Tacos half the time. Like, they play as the Fresno Tacos all the fucking time. The New York Yankees minor league team just changed. They said that every Saturday now the Staten Island Yankees are going to play as the Staten Island Pizza Rats. That's fucking dope. Like, like I think that you can change like that and just change back.
All New Yorkers Pizza Rats now?
No, it's boxes.
They're not all vaginas.
But you can call them that. You can.
Or would it be more fitting to call all people from Staten Island?
We should call Chris and just be like, hey, Chris, you getting any box up there? Get any box up in NYC, yo? Do we interrupt you eating a slice?
I actually want to call him and ask him if he ever just like tries to scare white tourists. Because when I was in New York, a dude definitely purposely did that to me and my buddy.
What? What was he doing?
2 a.m. We're walking by, and he just turned and goes, "Hoo!" and jumped at us like that. This big black dude. And Bryce was on the inside of me towards him, and I just put my head down and kept walking and started laughing. Like, oh, I hope this guy's not actually going to kill us.
If it's going to kill me, I might as well laugh at him while he's doing it, right?
My skinny buddy's the barrier. I'm the large one in the group, and he can get hit first. But yeah, 100%. I knew that guy was just fucking with us because we were white and tourists.
I mean, I think it's New York, though, in general. People just kind of are, you know, they do their own thing.
I think it also had to do with we were wearing Red Sox gear. So
that might affect it.
But it was hilarious. Looking back at the time, I was scared shitless.
So IHOPTG is, or IHOPTG would be it, right? IHOPTG. Yeah, because you wouldn't.
Fuck them, though.
IHOPTG.
Those better be some delicious burgers. And I swear to God, if it's not an option to get an egg on your burger.
Dude, that's exactly what they have, a brunch burger, bro.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Brunch burger. Yeah. It's got an egg. It's got all that shit on there. Now, I'm not, like,
French
we already
toast
discussed
burger?
this. Ooh, and probably have it. I'm sure they do.
Or they will soon.
Yeah, right. Why wouldn't they? But, like, they're just saying we don't just serve breakfast. And I get what they meant. And they had come out with IHOB last week, and it was like, it's an International House of Breakfast? What the hell? And just, I think we're thinking way too much into it. It's a fucking restaurant that not everybody goes to all the time, and everybody's all outraged by it.
How dare they change my childhood, though?
How many times in your childhood did you go to IHOP? Was
Not
it like
that
an every? Yeah, okay. So it's not really your childhood.
But it was part of my childhood because it was something I knew about as a child.
These are the same people that get upset over the fucking Astrodome not like getting torn down and shit. It's like, well, we can't go in it, but I still have memories. I have memories of the dome. It's like, well, it's fucking, they go away. I have memories of IHOP. They tear down IHOPs all fucking time. Who gives a shit?
We were a Denny's family.
I think Denny's probably food quality wise better, but like there was an IHOP closer to us in Katy, so we ended up going to IHOP more often. IHOP was a lot of like high school, I'm out too late, but there's nowhere I can be.
Or when you don't have to go to school until late that day, you run to IHOP in the morning
that was
first
a good
with
one.
Your buddies.
That was a good one.
And then drive 95 back because you're like, oh fuck, school starts in 5 minutes and we gotta be there.
It fucking sucked on Saturdays though. Anytime you'd ever like, hey, let's go to IHOP. That'd be a good idea. And you'd go like a group of 8, and it's just like, hey, wait in line. Everybody else and their mom fucking came here too. So hold on, take a number. But yeah, IHOP/IHOB/IHOPTG are back this week, and I guess so is Unnecessary Outrage.
Yeah.
Like, what other company would really piss you off? Like, would really actually piss you off and not just be like, that's stupid? Because I think most people, where it says, like, outrage over IHOP name change, which I love in, like, news headlines, anything that says outrage over or so-and-so under fire, backlash from insert. It's just like, I want to hear that story out because I want to see people who are really outraged, or if we're just tweeting. Because a lot of outrage is just tweets. And Twitter is not real to me. Twitter's not real.
I was just trying to run through restaurants in my head, and you know what would piss everyone off? If Burger King changed to Burger Queen to be more like inviting or whatever, or just for some people would lose their fucking minds. Which, by the way, good for Burger King.
Burger Royal.
Because Burger King was the first one I saw jump on IHOP for that. They just changed their logo to Pancake Queen on Facebook.
Or Pancake King. So how dare you assume their gender?
Yeah. And then A&W just turned their logo upside down and goes, we're not sure why we're doing this.
A&M.
A bunch of Wendy's. Because, dude,
Wendy's has
the strongest social media game in the world.
Wendy's and then Whataburger, probably. At
well,
least
Whataburger
with burger
is just
chains.
good. Wendy's is good because they just fucking attack other restaurants all
they
the time. They just talk shit.
That'd be a tight gig to have like that. Just what do you do? I shit talk other companies on Wendy's Twitter?
Wendy's.
That's
I am Wendy.
I was thinking if Amazon became Jamazon, that'd be bad, but I think that might be better actually. They just jam over there.
That's another one that was just like why the change so people would get pissed off.
But like Amazon, but I just like because it's not like I'm trying to think because like, it was Kitchen Fried Chicken is basically like the next closest thing I could think of when they changed that.
It was Kitchen Fresh.
Kitchen Fresh, whatever. But like just like that is a change to the name where it's trying to do that. I understand what they're doing with like the burgers instead of pancakes or whatever, but it's just most places
ChickfilA. If they changed that, people would fucking flip. Like why?
No, but it wouldn't. It would be like they'd have to change it to like chocolate fillet or whatever it is. And I feel like if they changed it to that, then people would still fucking go there. Because it'd be like if they changed it to chocolate fillet, we're like, we're going to serve chocolate now.
That's too dressy. The change has to be just slight.
Choc fillet.
No, that's what I'm saying. Chicken fillet. Like if they just added we're finally just going to use the whole word.
Right, but IHOP did it because of like their menu, you know? Like that would be like if Chick-fil-A added chocolate and called themselves Choc Fillet.
Dr. Pepper added a period.
I don't think anyone would notice.
I wouldn't notice. I didn't know it didn't have a period right now.
I didn't. I've got Dr. Pepper in this cup.
Well, it's not a can, to be fair, so we were not able to tell.
I think that would be one that people wouldn't notice or like have any
What if
outrage over.
What if they were like, hey, he didn't really go to school? Mr. Pepper.
Well, we saw what happened to Mr. Pibb.
Maybe even a Senior Pepper.
Ooh, Senior Pepper. I'd drink that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Keep your eyes open. Senior Pepper and Senior Thunder.
Yeah.
Coming to stores this fall.
Well, I feel like Senior Pepper would be spicy. And I don't want a spicy Dr. Pepper.
And then Senior Pepper for the senior citizens.
What's the difference on that one?
That's just for old people. It's
Like,
it's just been
what is
hanging
it?
out for a long time. I don't know.
It's
aged.
It's flat Dr. Pepper.
It's just it's Tab, but they just put it in that. They just
Why
put it in
does
that
Tab
can.
get hated on? I like Tab.
Tab sucks. It tastes like flat Coke.
No. Or,
Why do you think they don't make it anymore?
RC Cola always gets shit on too.
RC Cola tastes a lot more similar to Coke
it's like
than
they
Pepsi
took
does.
Coke and Pepsi and mixed them in a can. And
I would
that's RC
I would
Cola.
prefer RC Cola over Pepsi.
Really? I love Pepsi.
You Pepsi over Coke?
Honestly, it's whatever. It's the same for me either way. I like like my grandfather drank a lot of Pepsi growing up, so that's what was around. But like if they're next to each other, and like I can only choose one, I'll probably grab whichever one's closer to me. Like it's like
Shipley and
it's like
Shipley and fucking Krispy Kreme where everybody argues. I'm like, they're donuts. You can't go wrong with donuts.
Yeah.
So
I do love me some cherry Coke though.
Cherry Coke's dope. And I have cherry vanilla Coke and those things.
Pepsi. Well, vanilla Coke I actually like more.
Vanilla Coke's
Cherry
dope.
Pepsi I actually think might be a little better than cherry Coke, but it's disappointing that cherry Dr. Pepper sucks. That's the only cherry one that's not good.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it. Like I had it probably like 2 months back. I got it again and I was like, oh yeah, this isn't good. That's disappointing.
Hey, don't forget that, ladies, if you're drinking that Dr. Pepper, it's gonna make your box smell.
Yeah, how did that become a rumor in high school?
I don't know.
What makes your pussy stinking? Like, especially in
Dude,
Texas.
you hooking up with so-and-so? Does she drink Dr. Pepper? Yeah.
one of my
I
best
bet
friends-
that pussy smells so bad, bro.
One of my
Eh.
best friends, his older sister, like only drank Dr. Pepper all the time. Dude. By the way, I still want to fuck your sister.
But even if her pussy smells, it's cool. Just tell her I say what's up.
Yeah, but like how
Her box, excuse
how
me.
in Texas, where Dr. Pepper is king, did that become a fucking rumor?
I don't know. It had to come from out of state.
Those secret Coke and Pepsi
Oklahoma probably.
operatives.
That's probably what it was.
Fucking Oklahoma, of course it's them.
I bet so.
Those piles of shit. Goddamn Oklahoma.
All right, our next comeback kid is the U.S. and North Korea relations. Because also, along with U.S. and North Korea relations, it's Future News predicting the future again.
Of course.
Hey guys, what's up? I didn't see our vigilantes out there correcting CNN when they tweet. I did a couple of times. I let them know, hey, please credit Passing Grade Podcast. They reported this 3 months ago when who said it? Who said that Donald Trump has reached a deal to denuclearize North Korea? And
Robert.
it was Robert. It was Robert. That was who it was. Well, one of us on this podcast said that, and then said that Trump would later win a Nobel Peace Prize, which is like already I'm right on one. So like if I knock out two,
He's already done more than Obama.
pretty much. And I think it's funny watching the different channels on TV, because if you go to like Fox and then you go to CNN, they're just like, Fox is like, this is great, we're bridging the gap with these countries and we're unifying it and denuclearizing this and this will be great for the future. And then you change it to the other one, they're like, I can't believe he's siding with a dictator. Oh my goodness, this is the worst thing to ever happen to America. And it's like, wait, how are they?
Yeah.
What? Something's got to be good from it.
Dude, I love watching the progression. Because you're right, like Fox, it's, we're getting out there, we're, making the world safer, blah, blah, blah. CNN's like, yeah, but like he said he loves his people, and like you can't say that, he's a terrible dictator. And then there's MSNBC, he's fucking evil, he fucking wants to kill babies. And you're like, well, what the fuck did you
That
get
orange
from?
piece of shit, fuck him. Fuck that guy.
Like, goddamn MSNBC, you're
Whoa.
coming in hot.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, He said some stupid shit and did some good shit. That's literally everything he does. It's like 50% of it. Oh, you're on the right path. Oh, but you also said something incredibly fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's like watching Michael Scott run the country. You're just like, don't say that. Don't say that.
That's working, but like, fuck.
You had him until then you said that one thing that went a little too far. Don't say that.
Nukes. That's all you said. He's a good leader and loves his people.
That's not going to be an easy spin.
Like every time I'm like, oh fuck Trump, you were so close. You almost had it.
It's like when you rooted for Bush to get the words out there. You're like, he's like struggling on him. You're like,
fuck you, almost
you got him. Nuclear. That's it. That's close enough. We'll go with it. And then like Saddam Hussein, he kept calling him Saddam, and I was like, I know he knows it's Saddam. He knows it's Saddam.
That was
and it was probably just trolling. It was just trolling.
Trump just comes out and says, "Hey, Rocket Man."
Saddam Hussein.
Bush was like, "I'm just gonna call him by the wrong name."
Call him Saddam.
I don't know. I don't know why my Bush impression was just a Southern gay man right there.
I don't know either. What do you have to say? What do you think? What do you think about George W? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I was trying to do.
George W is a gay man.
Somehow it just came out. This was the accent that happened. I don't know how it happened.
So yeah, U.S. North Korea relations and future news being correct again. So we tell you
it's not called maybe future news.
We tell you we break the news, not of the day, of the future.
Yeah.
Boom.
We're just
case and point. You should definitely be listening. If your friends aren't listening, be like, hey guys, you know these guys were woke to this happening months ago.
You should listen every time because maybe we let a betting line that you should know about in the future happen.
Yeah. Don't have one for you right now, but possibly in the future we may.
Oh yeah, speaking of comeback kid, quick one.
Go ahead.
Justify won the Triple Crown.
Horses, they're back.
Didn't even know it was happening. We were on the way to the birthday party on Saturday, and my brother goes, "Hey, Justify just won the Triple." I was like,
Crowns.
How is that happening?
Comeback kid.
How is that happening today? Did you know it was happening this weekend?
I did know it was happening this weekend. But my job is to kind of like cover sports.
I know, but like I listen to sports all fucking day.
But like that's not like a sports radio kind of talk.
But no, because I listen to the Blitz a lot, and they're all about like horse race shit like that. Never heard a fucking thing all week, so it just threw me off. But okay, let's move on.
So that horse won. So his horses fucking pretty much.
Oh,
that's also back. So
it's
like I can't remember what it was, like $70 million or whatever it was. They were bidding for the breeding rights. So that meant, and I thought that meant like per fuck, but no, it's gonna be like $450,000 or like 600K or whatever it is for like each,
it's like a 3 session or something.
Fuck, and like the breeding, they're bidding right now for the like. For his retirement home, pretty much. So, like he lives on our farm, and then you pay them through them, and it's like Justify doesn't really see any of that money. No, so is Justify are horses the new college athletes?
No, because he's still.
They're not getting paid.
He just gets to hang out and fuck all day, though. So
right, but you have to win 3 races to do that. There's only 13 horses ever that have gotten to do that.
You realize that horse is like 4,
2,
like 3 or 4 years old.
2.
Well, I think now.
Are they 3?
Well, actually, no. 2. He might be 3,
they're
but he's probably
2-year-olds.
2. Yeah. So that horse has how many years ahead of him of just fucking?
How long do horses live? That's a good question for Google. How long?
I would guess probably about the same as a dog, maybe less because they're large animals, but like
25 to 30 years. What?
I was thinking like 16, maybe only 10.
Dude, that's crazy.
25 to 30 years? That's a long lifespan.
Well done, buddy. Him and American Pharaoh, do you think that if they got bought, like, and they put in the stalls next to each other, like, yeah, buddy, fuck yeah.
You know what I just realized? That means that like 96% of this horse's life
is just fucking.
They're just like, okay, now you're gonna fuck another one today.
That's a pretty good, like, can you imagine like being born and like obviously horses are able to, like, they don't have to understand English and shit, but like, can you imagine being born and then being able to be like cognitive enough to be like, somebody's like, all right, buddy, you just got to learn how to run. You run really fast. In a year, you're about to be 1, and then we're gonna teach you how to run for a whole year, and then when you turn 2, we're gonna take you down to goddamn Kentucky, and we're gonna run you around this thing. And if you do really well, we're gonna take you up to Maryland or to New York, wherever it was. Belmont is in one, and then the other one is the Preakness. Preakness is in Maryland. Belmont is in New York.
I know where the Kentucky Derby is.
Right, that's very easy. But the Preakness, we're gonna do it then, and then we're gonna wait 2 more weeks, and then we're gonna do it again. If you can do that, you can fuck every bitch. It's like they're like horses have like racing horses have like Muslim like
harems.
Like, cause you know like if you're a Muslim and you die, don't you get to fuck like all these virgins? If you're a
not
horse
exactly.
and you win the Triple Crown, it's like you're a Muslim. Because then you can just get to fuck for the rest of your
life. When a horse
life.
is sexually mature, like 8 months to a year, something like that? Like, to
I don't
where
know.
because like, think about it. If that's the case, then that means, like...
This is like this horse getting to
like,
go
imagine being like
to
15,
Allah.
16, and like you won like an Olympic gold medal. Like, all right, now we're just the rest of your life you get to fuck.
That'd be pretty dope.
Like, you don't have to do anything else.
Like
You
Michael
just get to
Phelps,
hang out
like
and
that's
fuck
all
every
Michael
day.
Phelps is doing. He's just breeding.
Like, if he's getting paid to breed for the rest of his life, dude, just keep pumping him into women's boxes.
I like that you worked it just so you could fit by.
Yep.
That's good. I'm glad we're bringing this back.
Yep.
I'm sure there's many women listening to this right now. They're like, no.
See how many women are listening and going, well, at least they're not saying cunt anymore.
Oh, speaking of women, and I didn't mention this about when I was talking about Pleasure Pier. I got to see Annie King Cantu at K9 King that's in our Big Brother pool. She and her husband and her kids came out, and I think they were already at Pleasure Pier, but I was out there and I got to meet Annie for the first time, and I was like, "What's up, Annie?" And she was cool as fuck. And she was saying, like, she was like, I love that you guys kind of just put disclaimers like, yeah, we don't really know what we're talking about. And then I'm the one screaming at my computer. It's like, no, you're wrong. What you're saying is wrong. I was like, yeah, we just, if I throw out like, I don't really know. And then we go into something political that's completely wrong. Then it's just like, yeah, but we said we didn't know. So that's your fault for continuing to listen. She's cool as fuck, and she's pretty excited about our Big Brother pool. So shout out to Annie. Sorry I didn't give you a shout out earlier, but
AKC.
yeah, that's what's up. And what were we just talking? What were we just on?
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps
boxes.
fucking, and then boxes, and women being upset, which is why I was like, Annie might not be upset, but I don't know. Annie's a winner. Annie's a pretty cool chick, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be okay with it. Annie, don't get your box all up in a bunch. You know what I'm saying?
Don't flatten your box.
I like that the accent is just getting worse. Instead of like us perfecting it, it's just getting progressively worse.
Because box
Backs.
sounds so much better than box.
Box. Backs.
Yeah, box.
What's in the box?
Now I just want to hear Bill Burr say box.
Fucking box. Because of North Korea and U.S. relations, did you see Dennis Rodman's also back in the news? He's a comeback kid. He was like crying on CNN.
And promoting his weed Bitcoin.
Potcoin.
Or, yeah, crypto, I guess is what I should have said, but they're all just Bitcoin.
I don't understand any of that, which makes me
Neither do
like
I.
all these people making their own new like Bitcoin knockoffs, I guess. Like that's really making me question Bitcoin. It's like if everybody can just make this,
right?
I don't understand.
You can just create one.
Do you have gravy
and then
coin?
People can use it. Like I'm creating patters. They're dollars, but for me, but I can use them at the grocery store.
And I have 1 million of them.
Yeah. Like,
so I'm the
what's
king
the
of this
exchange rate?
currency. Don't worry about it. We'll
oh no,
figure it
I
out.
created it. It's the same.
It's all currency is mine.
Yep.
That's it. I win. Next up, so Dennis Rodman was back. He was crying, and I mean, honestly, like Dennis Rodman, Donald Trump, and Kim Jong Un. Who would have thought that those were the three guys that were saving the world?
Right.
You know, there's gonna be a movie about this, and we're gonna be like, those fucking guys were made fun of so much, and then they saved the world
Well, who's gonna play who in the movie? I think Wesley Snipes should play Dennis Rodman.
easily.
Who's gonna play Toronto?
Daryl Hammond.
Yeah.
Daryl
Well,
Hammond
I'm trying
could
to
do
think
it.
of like an actual like actor, like who's gonna.
I mean, he was on Saturday Night Live for like 11 seasons.
But he's paid, like that's what he does. That's why
He
I was trying to think
acts.
of like an actor.
Yeah.
Actor. I don't know who would do it though.
Who would be Kim Jong? Ooh, I don't know.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele could be Kim Jong. Who played Kim Jong
Oh,
in?
you're just trying to take roles away from Asian actors now.
Who
Okay.
played Kim Jong in The Interview?
Oh, Jim. Asian Jim.
Asian Jim did, yeah.
Yeah.
He would be it.
Yeah.
Asian Jim.
I was trying to think of what was Harold's name from Harold and Kumar. I was just drawing a blank.
This is Harold.
But I was like, man, that's just because he's the first
What if
Asian actor.
we
to
should
pop in
just
my head.
start like if we ever are casting movies, like that'd be a fun answers thing. Just send us like, who would you cast for this? But
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
it would be, and I want to say somebody's already done that, which is probably why that sparked my brain.
Fuck
but,
it, I haven't seen it.
But it would be funny if like we were just like, all right, cast people for movies, but we just picked Office actors. We strictly just picked from one TV show. Like, but you can't. John Krasinski can't be in everything.
He can.
Well, no, he is. He's Kim Jong.
He's got amazing range, as was shown in 13 Hours Benghazi. Have you seen it?
I think so.
I mean,
Wait, it's got Roy in it too.
Yeah. Like I did when I remember seeing the previews, and I was like, Jim is a fucking operative, and then I saw the movie. I was like, holy fuck!
In A Quiet Place, he apparently killed in. I enjoyed the book.
Yeah, and he directed that too, didn't he?
He wrote, directed, and acted in it. Yeah,
crazy talented.
pretty cray.
Couldn't even put Pam in it though.
Scratch her back. She scratched his back for all that time. You never know. She was kind of a bitch to him when he was trying to go to Philly, though. So I understand that. I would probably be a dick if somebody tried to go to Philly too. That I knew, because fuck Philadelphia, right? Right, Daniel Tom Chesson, you get what I'm saying, right? Rocky's not real.
I know one person in Houston we can send back to Philly. Josh Ennis.
I can't comment on that.
I know. That's why I didn't want to say it.
I'm not going to comment on that.
You stared at me like, who are you thinking? And then I said Josh, and you were like, Josh who?
I have lots of friends that are named Josh.
I have one.
None of which are from Philadelphia. But anyways, another comeback kid this week. Soccer, it's back. Football. La 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 go la 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 la. Do you on the count of 3, Pat? I want you to give me your best goal call. Go. 1, 2, 3.
I was about to say, you can't just say on 3. And
I know.
Say,
I like to do that because then it's just like a pregnant pause. Yeah, move that mic.
Go! Nailed it.
Robert, give me yours. Come here.
Go.
I want to hear your best goal. Like,
go.
Just go full on goal. Yeah, he's
go.
Yeah, that's a goal. It's not golf.
Don't scream right in the microphone.
Go all out.
I think I can't go all out.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Every goal you've ever heard.
God damn it.
That would be the worst goal. I would be so pissed if I scored a goal and that was how it was announced.
And he shoots. Goal.
And over here we have a goal.
Goal.
All right, friends.
Goal.
Thank you. Jim Nance.
Like Jimmy from South Park. Go.
Like,
Go.
Hold on. Okay.
Go.
Hold on. I think I might be able to get him. World Series, Game 7. Bottom of the 7th. Or, I'm sorry, bottom of the 9th. Altuve steps up. Walk off Granny. Give me the call.
Home run.
God damn it. Like, see, if we can't get him excited about baseball, then, like...
It's impossible. We won't ever. Okay, I'll do it. Go! La 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 it just turned into
I didn't want to go with the la 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 because you.
I already done that, and then I just did it again.
See,
I just wanted to do
went
it
with
twice.
The classic goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a goal. I don't know why I have to have that accent to do it every time. It's just more fun.
You have to.
It's just more fun. Like, I've been playing FIFA with the Spanish mode on.
Seriously?
Just because it's cooler when you score goals.
Are the announcers more... Like, really? The announcers are just better?
Well, it just sounds cooler when they say it in Spanish because I don't know what they're saying. I'm like, that's dope. I don't know what that means. They're cool. Have you ever, like, sometimes trying to watch, like, Dynamo games, they don't have them on, like, cable or whatever, and you just can get it on Telemundo. I'm like, I'll fucking watch it. I don't give a shit. And usually I just have the sound down, but it's funny here. And, like, oh, yeah, I'm watching. You watching the Spanish one? Yeah, I have the sound up. I don't know what they're saying. Mm-hmm. But I can see when a ball goes in a net, and I know how to keep score. So that's what I do. The World Cup is back, though, and we've not 100% decided our team. But I think as a podcast, we should determine that we are Team Argentina and Team Mexico.
No,
solely because Chicharito and Manuel Enzine.
I don't care about the World Cup.
Well, you have to because you care about West Ham. So we're rooting for the Hammers in the Cup.
Nope.
The Hammer Cup.
This is all you, buddy.
Well, as the founder of the Passive Gravy, why don't we say we're officially Argentina supporters and also Mexico supporters, assuming that they're not in the same group because they haven't looked.
Oh, here's the thing. Would it be fucked up for Mexico to create that human wall in soccer right now?
Yeah, embrace debate. Embrace debate. What do you think? I think, you can't say it's not. Like, if you're against
against the wall.
If you're against the wall, but now you're going to create your own wall, or why? To protect what you like?
Yeah.
To protect your goal? Wouldn't you say that the U.S. is one big goal?
Yeah.
I would.
Everybody
Some
wants to
might
get
say
here.
that as well.
Yeah.
Good question, Pat.
Yeah.
Valid point.
I thought so.
These are the questions that you listen to Passive Gravy for, guys. We ask the hard-hitting questions that a lot of people...
Are Mexican soccer players the real racists?
Chicharito's not, because he's a West Ham player. So
Chicharito's good.
He's fine, but we don't know about the rest. And on a soccer note, following that as a comeback kid, our final one of the week is Mia Khalifa. So porn too, I guess. But Mia Khalifa yesterday was rocking a West Ham jersey on her Instagram. Hashtag I'm forever blowing bubbles. So I was like, oh, hey, I don't know who Bubbles is, but I heard he's looking for you.
Looking for your box.
He's looking for you to blow him again. He's trying to get all up in that box. But yeah, she was wearing a West Ham jersey, and somebody tagged me in it. Which that's my favorite thing is that, like, listener, you guys hit me. I can't remember who it was that fucking tagged me, but I can't look. It's too far down my Instagram feed right now. But somebody tagged me, and it was like, Alex. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. It just makes me happy when people tag me and shit that like are podcast related. I'm like, I get it. Yeah, you get it. And I was like, she recognized it.
You should send her like a DM or whatever.
Well, I replied to his, and I'm assuming she reads all of her comments.
Well, just DM her directly and just send her a link to a U.S. West Ham podcast.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, obviously she's a listener to the podcast. She should definitely check out americaswesthampodcast.com. And, I put the link up there. So I'm sure, what's up, Mia? Glad you're listening. And I'm glad, you came around on our side. It's about time. But, she is a big Washington Capitals fan. And she just willed the Capitals to a championship.
Yeah, like, I would not let her drink out of the cup.
But you got to get tested all the time if you're a fucking porn star.
She's not in porn anymore, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's just Mia Khalifa.
Okay, well,
Maybe that's why she's not in porn anymore. She's just positive.
Maybe. She willed the Capitals to a Stanley Cup, though. And her being a West Ham fan now can only mean one thing. That within the next 30 years, we're probably going to win a cup. That's how long it took Washington. But hey, we'll probably get it done.
Hey, just one.
Just 30 years.
You get one,
and then we're good.
You get it off your shoulder, and then you get more.
Yeah. And you just start rolling. It's like Man City did that. We're going to be the next Man City.
Fact.
Quote us on that. All right, that was comeback.
Future news.
That was comeback. That's an early future news. A little sneak peek at some future news for you. All right, that was our comeback kids segment. Now, before we get into our next one, let me talk to you guys about Me Undies. You guys have definitely heard us talk about them. You know the fun, comfy undies that feel just as good as they look. To those of you that haven't tried them yet, listen the fuck up. You can get incredible underwear sent right to your door with Me Undies. That means that there's no more hunting around for the perfect pair at a crowded store and eventually settling for just good enough. MeUndies is so sure that you're going to love your first pair that even if you're not happy, they're going to do whatever they can to get you in the right pair. And if not, you're just really high fucking maintenance. If they can't, they're going to let you keep them and refund you for your first pair. So it's really risk-free to try the best underwear ever. If you're already part of the MeUndies family, tell your friends about it through their referral program. They're going to get a discount and you're going to get store credit. It's really just a win-win for you. Still not sure? Well, MeUndies has a deal for our listeners. First-time purchasers get 20% off their first pair of MeUndies and free shipping. It's 20% off plus free shipping and a guarantee that you and your MeUndies are going to be very happy together. So get your butt over to MeUndies and treat yourself to get your 20% off your first pair, free shipping, and a satisfaction guarantee. Go to MeUndies.com/podcast. That's MeUndies.com/podcast. One more time, MeUndies.com/podcast.
Boxcast.
I've already called people to sign up for the Big Brother 20 pool, but we have 2 alternate spots available at PassGrayPod, answers at PassGrayPod.com, and PassGrayPod on PassGray Podcast on Facebook. Hit us up, let us know, and I will let you know if you are an alternate. So now I believe we are into the Not Cool segment, huh?
Not cool, man.
It's not cool, dude.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right. Do you have? Oh, we have a not cool from a listener. This is a my bad. I have not checked our Facebook messages for the podcast page, and didn't realize that Andrew Jefferson had hit us up a while ago. Like I'm talking like a couple weeks. So I said, "Hey, bro, I'm so sorry, but I'll throw this on this week's podcast." And he said, "Hey, fellas, I've got a not cool for you. Freaking cockroaches." So my wife and I live in an apartment, and over the past 2 weeks, we've killed 12 roaches in our place. We have both been in the middle of showering and found those little fuckers crawling on the wall, even after we've checked before getting in. I was also in my happy place, aka our poop closet, and one roach just had to invade my space. Also, any tips on how to eliminate these spawns of Satan? Flamethrowers.
Yeah, but you might burn down your apartment. Really, all I can say is bug bombs and those little roach traps.
Dude, I honestly had the same problem at my last place. My last apartment I was at, we had those like tiny little roaches, and it was like when you have cracks in the tile and that, they can get in from there. And if you're in an apartment building, they just live in the walls. Like there's nothing you can do. You can have the cleanest fucking apartment in the world, and they're gonna find their way in. And they'd come through the fucking drains and shit, and it was just like, fuck. But I remember before I'd shower, I'd always have to go open the thing and like smush, and there's 2 gone. Okay. And it's fucking gross. Yeah. It's fucking gross. Roaches are disgusting. And it's just like, hey, bro, you're not paying rent. Get the fuck out of my house. This isn't your shit. Get out. You're not allowed to do that.
Bunch of fucking freeloaders they are.
Yeah, cockroaches are fucking pain in the ass. And it's a bitch to get rid of them. Like, you can get rid of them for a little bit, and it's just like they come right back, though. Like, you can get rid of them for a couple of weeks, and then, oh, hey, hi again. So, fuck cockroaches. That is definitely a pretty good not cool.
Yeah.
I've got one. It's people's bad public restroom, like, etiquette.
Okay, explain.
Like,
seems like a very specific example you have.
Yeah, so like the office building that I work in, it's a small office, not that many people there. You wouldn't think it'd be too much of a dirty restroom, but it is. People who don't flush the toilet, or people who put toilet paper in the urinal.
Yeah, what is that? What is that?
I don't know. I don't get it. And they'll just leave like their paper towels all over the floor. I'm like, there's a trash can like right next to the sink, and the toilet paper dispenser is right next to the sink too. How hard is it for you to like just throw away trash
just
or
be
flush?
like a good person? I don't understand. Who the fuck is the person that doesn't flush when you leave the restroom? Like, I don't understand that. And I'm not talking like if it's a urinal, like fucking urinals usually have the automatic thing. But like if you take a shit and you don't flush, get the fuck out.
Like you should be able to be put to death.
That's fair.
It's that simple.
That's fair.
Like, if you're just that much of a miserable asshole that your life is going so bad and you're just like, dude, fuck everybody else in the world. I'm just not going to flush. Somebody else can deal with that. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, how miserable is your wife? Or your life.
And wife.
Yeah.
Your
like
wife is probably miserable as well.
Your wife is probably fucking cheating on you because you're such a miserable
You're probably
dick.
not touching that box.
No. Maybe that's why. There's no box happening.
And no fucking boxes. You know what IHOP stands for? International House of Boxes.
Yeah, dude, it's the fucking worst. Shit, dude, yesterday at fucking work. So one of the guys that works in the fucking dish pit or something in the back bathroom, I go in there. Fucking, it's not flushing because they just decided, well, I'm gonna throw massive amounts of toilet paper in there, and then there's shit streaked on the fucking side of the seat. I had to fucking clean that up because like none of the fucking not my job to do this type of shit,
right?
But like I was fucking tired and I didn't want to get into a fight with anybody, and like they're like, I don't want to do it, so I just fucking did it. I was pissed off, like, God, fuck people.
Yeah, I can't imagine they do that at their bathroom at home.
No, they definitely don't. They definitely don't.
So why do it? I'm like,
because you don't have to clean it up. I don't understand that at all. Like, there's people that, especially like when I would work weekends up at the radio station, there'd be people up there that just like they don't have to see anybody over there, so they just like. They'd change clothes, and there's fucking like coat hangers and shit just thrown down. It's like, there's a fucking trash can on your way out. It's not difficult to just fucking clean up after yourself. It's not like it's that much of a chore to be like, okay, grab this thing and I can just throw it away. But fuck yeah, that's a good not cool, dude.
Yeah,
these are 2 not cools that were pretty solid to start us off. Pat, no pressure.
Yeah, I got like 4 to run through.
I've got a couple as well.
The constant always Comcast. Sunday night, I just wanted to fucking relax at the end of the night and just play a couple video games. Internet won't fucking do shit. So, fuck you, Comcast. Obvious for this type of year, the heat. It's just fucking hot.
Yeah, it is pretty hot.
It sucks. It's very hot. Then one of the worst things in the world happened to me today that can happen. You know, you've got your Dr. Pepper or Coke or whatever it is in your cup. And I went to grab it, and it was actually somebody else's cup, and it was Diet Coke. You're like, oh, I was expecting the perfectness of Dr. Pepper, and I got fake cancer in a cup.
So it's just because you had the wrong drink.
Yeah. It's just, it's really anytime you go to grab a drink and it's not yours, so it's different than what your brain was expecting, and it's fucking shocking.
You just put it down and get your drink, and then
I
had
to wash out my mouth with Dr. I'm just saying, it sucks. It's not.
Yeah, okay.
It's not
I mean, that's not cool. Yeah, that's what the segment's for.
There's a story that a guy from a different podcast I listened to told where in college, he took a sip from a cup that was his, and it was someone else's dip cup.
Yep, that happens. That's why it's dangerous. But I also know a dip, I can smell it, so like that doesn't happen to me anymore.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
One time as a kid though, we were having just like all the families that like were friends with each other having a little thing at the house, and I'm playing basketball in the driveway, and I had my Coke on the side of the fence. We had just had a short fence from where our backyard and our back deck was, and then the driveway was right there. I had my Coke there. I guess my dad's friend put his cigarette out in my Coke. So like I was just thirsty after playing basketball. I run over that drain and just fucking cigarette. That was terrible. That was awful. But yeah, my last not cool is fucking Venezuela. Polo has been
what?
Polio has been
Polo.
Yeah,
the game, the horse game.
Yeah, polio.
Speaking of horses,
polio finally got eradicated 30 years ago in Venezuela. It's fucking back because people just stopped vaccinating.
See,
fucking vaccinate! Just fucking vaccinate your goddamn kids. Now there's gonna be a bunch of kids whose legs don't fucking work in this country, who's already going through enough shit because it's a shithole of a fucking country because the government sucks ass. And now this completely preventable disease is fucking back because people are assholes.
I would much rather Polo be back in Venezuela.
Yeah. Wait, because if Polo's back, you kind of have to have some money to play Polo, which means the country's turning around.
That's true.
It's the opposite.
Or horses.
Polo and polio are about as far away from each other as you can get. And they are on the bad spectrum.
Yeah.
And you know what else?
We've had to play a game of polo to see if you got a polio vaccination.
No, I'd be fucked because I've never really ridden a horse.
Well,
but
time to learn.
So way to go, communism.
Are they communist over there?
Yeah. Now that's what Bernie wanted you guys to get. Was polio.
I don't know about that.
He was communist. Or sorry, he's a socialist. Which is basically the same. It's
kind
fucking
of the same
close
thing?
enough.
Okay. We'll go with that.
They don't love freedom, all right? They don't love America. They love giving your shit away, and they love polio. That's what they love.
So polio, not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Yep.
Also AIDS, not cool as well. Cancer, really not cool. So those are just diseases, not cool. That'd have been funny if you said Venezuelan polo. Fuck them. They don't need polo. What are they doing?
They've got enough problems.
All right. You guys, if y'all checked out PassTheGravyMerch.com. Oh, no, fuck it. I don't know.
You're not going to do You're Not Cool.
I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I have to talk to you guys still. My not cool. I've got a couple of not cools. So let me just start off from, like I said, I went to the beach this weekend. Sand's a not cool.
Yeah.
Because you can't fucking get rid of it. We shook out towels.
Calm down, Anakin Skywalker.
We shook out towels and everything, and it was just like, it's still in my car everywhere. It was in our washer everywhere because we fucking still had to wash all that shit. And it's just like, it follows you. Yeah. You can't get rid of it. And like our hotel room's just covered. It looked like it was the beach in our hotel room just because we had so much sand on the floor, and it was a black floor. And it was like, yeah, well, sorry. We don't have to clean this up. That was pretty dope. Like, I paid out the ass for this hotel. You can clean this shit up.
Yeah.
Later. You just throw the room key back in there. Fuck you. I'm done.
I wonder if the maid came through and was like, you don't track sand in your house. Why don't you fucking do it here?
Because I'm not paying for it. But yeah, so sand is not cool. It just always gets stuck in your shit. The guy that fucking in my parking garage. So so the last couple of days they've been doing some weird sort of construction, but it's not really construction. But they put these cones and we have prime parking spots. You know where you walk in, and people have been putting cones in the thing, and every day that I've gotten home, there's not been any construction going on. There's just been tools set out there. It's like, whoa, we don't put cones down to just hold your tools, buddy. That's called a toolbox. That's what that's a parking spot for your tools. A toolbox. We should just count how many times we said box.
Somebody at the end of this count up.
Somebody go back.
We said box.
Somebody go back. Start from the beginning and
technically a vagina is a toolbox because you put your tool in
You
there.
Could argue that.
Unless it's a lesbian vagina, then you don't get to put your tool there.
Well, unless it's a strap-on tool.
Well, that's a different kind of tool. I was saying,
but it's still a tool.
Your tool.
But if you own the strap-on, it is your tool, right?
That's true.
So I'm just saying, we're all inclusive. Everybody can do it too.
Touche.
So that was weird. But yeah, there's a guy. He has a fucking kayak, and it's on a trailer hitch thing, and he's got a fucking kayak just sitting in one of the prime spots now. And it's like, fuck you. First off, you should be able to have a boat in a parking garage in an apartment complex. If you live in an apartment complex, you don't need a boat or store that shit somewhere. You shouldn't be able to take there's a guy with a fucking motorcycle. He doesn't ever ride. but it's got a parking spot. But he keeps it kind of in one of the back parking spots. It's like, that's cool. That's what that's for. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We've got enough parking spots. If you need that, that's okay. But then like this dude that's like a prime spot. It's a prime fucking spot. You don't get that for boat storage. That's not okay. Like, I'm just gonna go fucking put like a bicycle. Like, I'm gonna go get a unicycle and just get a kickstand on it and just set it up there. And be like, nope, don't fucking move it.
You should just take a discolored juice cleanse poop in his kayak.
I don't want to do that because we have cameras in the parking lot.
Get a hacker.
Yeah, maybe
black out the cameras.
Maybe I could do that.
Does it take up 2 spots or just 1?
It takes up 1. There's a guy with an actual boat that takes up like 3 spots, but that also is like he kind of hides it. It's weird still that he's got a fucking boat in a parking garage. It's like, just pay for fucking storage, guys. Just pay for storage. He takes it out never. He never takes it out. That boat is always in the fucking garage. It was always there. The kayak is always fucking there except for him moving it. So, like, okay. I mean, maybe he took it out this weekend. I don't know because I wasn't here. But he fucking definitely parked it in, like, the 4th parking spot right up at the front. It's like, hey, buddy, get your shit together. That's not okay. That's not okay. And, like, if you could flatten a kayak tire, I would. I could poke a hole in it.
Yeah, I was like, a kayak tire is just kind of the bottom.
The bottom. So, corkscrew to the bottom of that boat. Who knows? Stay tuned. And then not eating solid food all the time is... Yeah. Like, not being able to eat solid food, that's really not cool because we've been talking about food on the podcast throughout. You know, I can't do it, and I hate it. Yeah. I hate juicing right now. It's not fun. I get cranky. I get hangry, I guess is what they call it. I don't like it. It's not fun. And you just know, like, your sense of smell is just fucking like, I can smell anything. Emma was cutting up some onions the other day when I came home for a salad, and I was like, I just want to bite into that red onion right now. It smells so fucking good. She's like, it's not even a good salad. I was like, it smells delicious, and it
smells better than juice.
It's probably way better than what I'm eating or drinking. I'm not eating anything, but the fucking shit, man. Just water and cashew milk and juices for 4 days is not easy.
So have you been like looking at, here's my next one, or have you just been kind of like, okay, my next one is
No, I definitely look. Like, I got some spinach one coming up next that
Are you excited?
No, I'm not. But I'm on the next to last day right now. If I can power through one more day, I got
you made
this.
It this far, you can make it.
And that guy, day. James Evans, you're paying $100 or $500 fucking dollars to Houston Children's Charity for backpacks. So if so facto, I'm paying $500.
Yeah.
So really,
you did the work.
This is like a way for me to work to get $500 and then donate it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
No,
not a hero. Not a hero, like I'm saying. Not a hero. But I might be. Who knows? Okay, so that's not cool. I did my not cools there. I didn't just move on to the next thing. But
let's move on to the next thing.
We should do that now. I was going to tell you guys about PassTheGravyMerch.com, the only place to go and get your Pass the Gravy merchandise. Now, we've got our new summer shirts. It's got a sun on it. He's a cool-looking fucking sun. He's got glasses on. It says Pass the Gravy on it. We've got MVP finally. Our boy Harden's about to get that title, that MVP, not title, but he's going to get the MVP award. We've got the PTG stickers of the summer shirt. Like, you can get the sun sticker. You can get the PTG flags, Pass the Gravy logo shirts, the Pastros shirts. They've never not won the World Series since we've made that. You can get last year's summer shirt with the bomb pop. That's also pretty dope if you don't have it already. All the summer shirts are also available in men's and women's tank tops. And ladies, don't forget, $1 off for you because we fixed the wage gap. You're welcome again. We got the Dallas Killed JFK People Don't Forget shirts that number Juan likes to wear, Juan Perdomo. And what don't we have at PassTheGravyMerch.com? If you wanted to get a Christmas sweater ahead of time for next year, you could do that. I mean, you could wait too. But we also got the Pastronaut shirts. I like that one a lot. It's got the little guy. He's putting our PTG flag in there. And then if you're a Patriot, you can get the USA one. Or you can get the Lucky AF Irish one if you want to support the World Cup, even though those teams aren't in the World Cup. So... Yeah. We should have made like a World Cup team.
Why don't we have an MVP TG?
Shit.
It just hit me because we're about to have fucking 2 MVPs in this city.
Yeah. We should.
And sometime in the next couple of years, I'm sure Deshaun Watson will make it 3.
Well, don't jinx him. Don't jinx it. But yeah, that's a good idea. We might have to work on that. We got some stuff in the works still too. But go check out our summer gear at PassTheGravyMerch.com. If you buy it, let us know. Tweet us a picture of you and your PTG gear. We'll share it and give you a shout out. It's awesome when you guys are out there wearing our shit. Like I said, Juan was wearing his Dallas Killed JFK People Don't Forget shirt. That was dope. Matthew Haida Mio, he got us to sign his shirts, and he was a little upset, a little miffed that you were not out there to sign his. So me and Robert have met him a couple times.
Not cool
now.
work.
But Haida Mio, he told me that I kept fucking up his name, so I was like, okay, well, I got it now.
How do you say it again?
Matthew Haida Mio.
Haida Mio.
I thought it was Jaramillo, but it's not.
Okay, Matthew Haida Mio.
And I'm probably still butchering it, but hey, Matthew, you'll let me know, right? So PassTheGravyMerch.com and get all your PTG gear. And also, like, if you haven't done it yet, get the fuck on iTunes. Review us 5 stars. You can roast the fuck out of us. Say whatever you want. Just give us the 5 stars. I don't give a fuck. But if you get the 5 stars first, it shows up higher in the iTunes catalog. More people are able to see it. We're able to spread the brand. Share us with a friend. All that shit. Just, put a little wind in the sails of your favorite pirate ship. If you're not buying the shirts, go to merch, or instead of going to Amazon.com, go to PassTheGravyPod.com. Use our Amazon banner. They just want to know we created a little bit of traffic to their site from ours, and it doesn't cost you anything except an extra click. That's not too bad. Not too much to ask, guys. I don't think it is.
No.
I really don't think it is. PassTheGravyMerch.com, Amazon banner at PassTheGravyPod.com, and then review us on iTunes. It's fucking put a little wind in the sails of your favorite pirate ship, guys. Not that difficult to do. All right, our final segment of the week now. Here it comes, Pat. You ready? When I was just a boy, I was told, Alex, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Just stupid people.
And I was like, well, then in that case, I'll ask my questions. And I raised my hand, and I would ask those questions, and then I would get made fun of. And I was like, but I was just told there's no such thing as a stupid question. And I was upset, and I was like, one day, when I'm answering questions, there won't be anything as such as a stupid question. And I will answer any question ever given to me. And that is my challenge to you guys. Send me any question you got, and we will answer them. And that's what this segment is called. It's answers. You can send them to answers@PassTheGravyPod.com. If you want to email them to us, you can tweet them to us at PassTheGravyPod on Twitter. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat is at NotPatDN, and Robert is at Robert Barbosa03. And then also on Facebook, Pass the Gravy Podcast on Facebook. And then hashtag answers, it just helps us sort through them a little bit better. But on another thing, shout out to number one who hooked me up with the ride and everything. He was at a flea market, and he found that O.J. Simpson card.
I thought that was new.
He found an O.J. Simpson trading card. He's like, I thought of you, and I got it. So,
good man.
Juan, you're a baller. You're a baller, and I think he's the MVPTG of this week. Besides the word box, that's definitely the MVPTG.
I just remembered too. I forgot my sticker here last week. I need to get that.
We got him from Daniel Tom Chesson. Here we go.
Well, if you just answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question. Don't change the subject. Just answer the fucking question.
Answers. Just waving at the people.
Just waving at the people on the video, because these are uploaded, and you can watch all of our podcast video version at PassTheGravyPod.com and on YouTube at our Pass the Gravy Podcast channel, and on Facebook too.
So while he's doing that, should we make Robert count up all the boxes?
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I mean,
you're already going through it, just like as you're doing the video. Just tally.
It's not a must.
Tally.
It's not a must.
Tally.
That's still a lot of work.
I don't know, maybe I might count them up.
Just have like a little box up in the corner, and just like a box counter, and people are just like, what does that mean? And just bing, bing, bing.
That would be great.
Okay.
Or also just every time, like while you're doing it, every time you just hear Box do it, so like, we'll probably still get 17. And he's like, I wasn't even paying attention, and that was the number.
That would just be, yeah, right. It would look
We gotta
funny.
be in the 30s by now.
box. And then that'll add some.
Don't cheapen it, okay?
What's in the box?
I don't know any other box references.
What sport did Floyd Mayweather play?
Boxing?
Oh, that counts, right? No?
That doesn't count.
No, because that's boxing.
Would you eat green eggs and ham with a fox? Would you eat them from some chick's box? That one definitely counts.
No, see, here's the problem. If it's in her box and the eggs are green, there's something fucking wrong.
That's no. No is the answer to that one. And that's our own answers questions we're going to answer. And start it off with.
Her box smells like green eggs and ham.
How did that get up there? But, okay, Tyler Thomason, at Tyler Thomason27 on Twitter, hits us up with our first question of this Answers week. He says, if I punch myself in the face and it hurts, does that make me strong or weak?
Fuck you, Tyler. You're just taking old questions from the internet now.
Still, it's a good one though.
Well, I know him, so he's a little bitch. So he's weak.
But
generally,
I would say it makes you strong. Right?
I don't know. That's a good one.
What do you think, Robert?
I don't know. Ken Giles looked like he punched himself really hard, and he didn't seem like it hurt him.
It probably still hurt. He just was too pumped up to it. I'm gonna say you're strong, because you can be stronger than yourself. Like it's still gonna hurt.
Have you ever punched a wall and not broken it, but fucked up your hand? Because I did that a couple weeks ago, and I didn't feel strong.
Does the wall of the punching machine that I'm punching count? Because I broke my knuckle 2 months ago, dude.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, my wrist is still not lined up correctly.
You probably should get that looked at. Maybe it's probably too late by now.
It still works fine. It's just off.
Yeah. Well.
So fuck doctors.
I can still jerk off with it. What else do I need it for?
I don't know to go see some drug dealer to tell me that I broke my hand.
Some drug dealer with fancy words, like Daniel Tom Chestnut said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go strong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go strong.
But Daniel Tom Chesson, speaking of the devil, at Daniel_Blake on Twitter, he asked us this: if LeBron comes to Houston, do we have to forgive KD?
No, and I didn't want to fully give him my answer on Twitter this week. So here's what it is: KD got beat by a team that he was one win away from beating.
But that's not his fault.
I mean, I'm sorry. If he had,
it was just the way that the season lined up that way.
They were up 3-1. If he had just had one game where he stepped up the way that he has stepped up for the Warriors,
LeBron was
he
1-3 against the Rockets this year. So you could argue that the Rockets were dominant over his team, so he's coming to them because of that.
But it's not a team that stopped him from getting to the finals. That's the thing. KD joined the team that he wasn't good enough to beat when that team was already laden with superstars because he didn't believe in himself to beat that team.
I think he would have left OKC anyways, even if
no, if they had won a title,
but had they not won a title, I think he would have left anyways.
No,
I think he was gone already at that point.
If he had beaten the Warriors, I think they would have beaten Cleveland.
Do you?
Yeah.
That was the year that LeBron was on fire right then, man.
Yeah,
LeBron was he was a man of destiny.
People forget how good OKC was playing before they blew those last 3 games about the Warriors. They were fucking killing people.
If they could blow those games like that, then they could have blown those games.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But if they had won the title, I think KD's still.
I think that the fact that they lost to Golden State had no effect on why he went to Golden State. I don't think he was like, well, I can't beat them. I might as well join them. I think that just happened to be the last game he played in OKC happened to be against Golden State, and then Golden State was the best available team that paid him money, and he was like, I'm down.
It was a fluke anyway because there's just this phantom fucking bump in revenue, so each team got an extra $25 million a year, which allowed them to, because it was TV money. That was the year that the last year that it went up a shit ton. It just kept bumping. So now, if it was at the level that it's at now, he wouldn't have been able to sign with them. It was just that because it was that massive bump that year. But no, it's completely different. It's not a team that was knocking him out because he couldn't fucking get there. It's still just jumping around the league.
That's what everybody's really mad for.
It's completely different, though. It's
different
the same
from the KD
thing
situation. To me. It's the same thing to me.
I
think if
KD or if LeBron kept getting beat by the Celtics and couldn't get past them, and he joined the Celtics, yeah, that would be the same thing.
But he didn't keep getting beat by Golden State. They got beat in that one series.
They got beat the previous year too.
Yeah, but still, they weren't going to go anywhere that year.
But that's what I'm saying. he couldn't get past this one team, so he goes, fuck. And by the way,
I don't think that was why he joined.
And they had set the all-time win record in a season in that year, so he just joined an already super team that didn't need him to keep winning. But he was just fuck it, I'm gonna do this because it's the easiest path.
So you could argue Swaggy P did the same thing then. So
but
Nick Young, bandwagon.
But Swaggy P is a role player. He's not.
Still, he went to a team that he knew he could win on.
He's not one of the 3 best players in the NBA.
So but still, you just shopping around for a championship. That's the same thing. That's the same fucking thing.
It's just gutless.
Well, so then LeBron is gutless. LeBron was just as gutless going to Miami.
I mean, it's still a little bit different. I get it. It's not supremely different.
It's a little bit different, but it's just a coincidence that they happened to lose to them in the final game he played for OKC.
The way that Kevin Durant did it is the single biggest bitch move in the history of the NBA.
I would say it's just as equal to LeBron.
It's
just
not,
the
though.
circumstance, the coincidence that they lost to the Warriors.
It's not a
prior to that.
coincidence,
I don't
though.
think that him
Because if
losing
he
to the
had
Warriors
beaten
like
them,
fuck it,
he's not
I'm going to Golden State.
If he had beaten them and won the title, there's no need to.
And if LeBron won the championship this year, do you think he's going? I mean, he'd probably still leave anyways. Fuck it. But
Might be, but no. If he had won this year, that probably was the only way he would think about staying in Cleveland. Because Cleveland's they're fucking nuts right now.
yeah, they're trash. They're gonna be trash without him.
Yeah.
But,
But no, you don't have to.
but what if
forgive
KD is really just like he left and he thought that the Thunder were gonna go get bad and they were gonna get draft picks and then he was gonna pull LeBron like he did when they got Kyrie and go back to them and
No.
then win with them?
No, because you just don't want to play with
What
fucking Westbrook.
you
He
don't know.
sucks.
You don't know.
But no, KD's just a state. And then also him going there and all of a sudden he gets like 9 technicals every fucking year now, which he had never had more than like 2 before that. He's just trying to be a fake tough guy. He's a fucking snake. LeBron's a bitch, don't get me wrong. Like, he's a pussy that complains about everything. But fuck yeah, I want him to come to Houston.
Well, if Kevin Durant was gonna come to Houston, wouldn't you want him to?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's still a bitch. Like, I hate them until they're on my team. That's how being a fan
So
works.
if like Kevin
Like, I
Durant came to
despise-
Houston, you would have to say the same fucking thing. Like, well, we couldn't beat Golden State, so or if Houston had won, I guess I don't know. I don't fucking know.
But we didn't. That's
Yeah.
the difference.
So that didn't.
Oh,
that was a dumb
I
argument.
can't win, so I'm gonna just join the team that's already set up to win 3 or 4 championships without me.
But then he went and won MVP of those finals. So like, it's not like
Yeah, because he's still the best player on the team because he's Kevin Durant. He's the second best player in the league.
right. But that still says a lot for a team that's Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and
Exactly. They already had that, and they added the second best player because the second best player is a little bitch.
I just
Basically,
like it's the same argument we had last week.
Most
I just
players
don't.
in the NBA are bitches these days.
I just don't understand how it's like I have a chance to win a title there. I'm not going to win a title here. Let's go there. That's a better environment
Or
for
you
me to
could
thrive
just
in.
recruit another player to have a big 3 on your team and go fucking beat them.
But I still, do you think Paul George beats Golden State if OKC's there this year? Like this
Or
year?
if Durant was there? Possibly. Because Kevin Durant's the
don't.
second best player on the fucking planet. It just
Right
see,
now.
and I'm not even that big of an NBA fan. Like, I follow the Rockets, but like the rest, they're all a bunch of flopping fucking pussies. Like, I love Harden, but he's a flopping bitch too.
Yeah, he does. If I was not a Rockets fan, I would
But
like,
like,
understand why
all
people
the
don't like
NBA,
it.
it's not fun to watch anymore.
Because we know who's gonna win.
Everyone's just giant pussies. Like, you'll see somebody punch somebody in the mouth. The ref calls the foul. Oh, I didn't fucking touch him.
How many teams are there in the NBA? 28?
I don't fucking know.
20? Well, but like they should cut it in half. Like cut the NBA in half and then relegate. We should start having like relegation because really
You're going to the G League.
But like that, yeah. Seriously, because like really, what do we like? We should just watch 4 teams. Like you
It's
should,
basically
like
what you're
that's
doing all
pretty.
year
But
anyway.
that's like okay. So why do we ever need to have a game that's not the Cavs, Warriors, Rockets, Raptors? Like that's all we needed this year.
Revenue.
Boston. Excuse me.
Because that's the only way you keep the country engaged, by having regional cities with teams.
Right, but still, that's what I'm. But like, what I mean is like, it's pointless that we have these other teams. It's pointless that there's other teams if there's going to be 2 teams that win it every year.
Yeah.
Because like Lakers, Celtics, Warriors, Cavs, and then like
Rockets.
no, I mean Lakers, Celtics, Warriors, Cavs are like they've won like all of like the last 10 championships pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. NBA.
It's just it's like the NBA is the least fun sport to watch. Like, and
Definitely.
they have great highlights. Like, their highlights are like second the action is more fun than baseball. Baseball's a much more entertaining sport to watch.
All right, Golden State. Okay, so
You've got Miami.
Yeah, San Antonio, Golden State, LA, and Boston are like 4 teams that have won almost every count how I'm going to go down the list. Count how many times I don't say a team that is not the Spurs, Lakers, Heat, or Warriors, all right? Lakers. All right, so we're starting in 2000. Lakers, Spurs, Pistons, that's 1. San Antonio, Miami, San Antonio, Boston, LA, Dallas, Miami, San Antonio, Golden State, Cleveland, Golden State.
2.
Like let's cut out the rest of the league, guys. Why do we need these guys? Why do we need these guys? We've had the same 2 teams in the finals. Like the one guy go like wherever LeBron is going to be this year is where they're going to the finals.
Not really a basketball fan.
And that's just why it's like anytime anybody tries to argue that the NBA playoffs are better than the NHL playoffs, I just laugh.
You're wrong.
Just like, okay.
I'm sorry. The NHL is the best. Like, I like baseball and football a lot more than I like the NHL. The NHL playoffs are fucking better.
100%.
People that disagree just don't watch the NHL. They're like, dude, that's stupid to say. Really? How much of the NHL playoffs have you watched? Oh, 0 ever? Okay.
Because it's stupid. I don't watch it. I like to watch people get fouled and then them try and play hack a cappella and like slow the game down by 45 minutes. That's what I like to watch.
Dude, lobster's gross. When's the last time you ate it? Oh, I've never actually had it, but it's seafood. It's gross. Like, you don't fucking know.
You know what else is tight in the NBA? When they have 75 timeouts that they can call.
Yeah.
Or in hockey, you get 1 the whole goddamn game.
There's one way the NBA can fix it. Go back to 80s rules. Let hand checking be back. Let people
prison rules.
Let people kick the shit out of each other on the court.
I think we should just make the NBA slam ball.
I mean, pretty much it is. They all jump 30 feet in the fucking
right,
air.
but we need to see them with trampolines, more injuries, so there's more teams that
have
have
I'm
a
up
shot.
for more injuries in the NBA. Fuck those guys.
Like, we need to have, like, it should be like an arena kind of thing where, like, we should put, like, a big glass wall. Like, let's make it a cage. let's make it like a cage fight. But then, like, you got the slam ball thing, so you're just flying into cages and shit. Like, that's what I want to see.
But, like, how much more satisfying would the NBA be if they had, like, remember when the Pistons used to just beat the living shit out of Jordan on the court? Like, you go to the hoop.
The bad boy Pistons?
Yeah, you go to the hoop, and Draymond Green is just elbowing you in the fucking mouth. Like, if LeBron actually had a reason to fall on the ground and cry every time he gets fucking touched. Like, or instead, you can just accept that you're 260 pounds, you're bigger than everyone in the fucking league. Fight through contact instead quit flopping when you're not going to get the call. Like, if he's not getting the call, the shit he would do would be even more impressive. Because he'd be like, oh, that dude just got punched in the face from 2 sides and still fought through it and got the bucket. Like, see if Steph Curry's still able to drive to the fucking lane if you can clothesline him in the neck.
I mean, I'd watch that. I'd watch that for sure.
Like, I would love to see a recreation of fucking McHale taking out Kurt Rambis in the most blatant foul ever, but have Kurt Rambis be not Klay Thompson, be Steph Curry, and watch Steph Curry die on the court.
Folds. He just crumples.
It would make it interesting to watch again. Now there's so much flopping, it sucks.
I think we have to. I mean, I don't really hold it against KD, but Pat disagrees.
We're just not going to.
Yeah, we're not going to agree. We're agree to disagree. All right, our boy Sean Komitz writes in with this one, and he says, "Electric barbed wire fences, a little much?
Not enough.
I mean, it's kind of like, all right, you already stabbed the guy and cut him up. Now we got to shock it.
Yeah, I can get over a barbed wire fence.
But it's like a cow you're usually using a barbed wire fence for. It's like, whoa, guys, this is animal cruelty at a certain point.
Maybe I just like my meat seared.
I don't think that's how you sear it, though. I think.
Yeah, dude, you poke it a little bit so you can throw pepper on it and like get it down into the meat, and then just a little.
Have you ever touched an electric fence?
No.
I have one time. It wasn't like a crazy.
I touched a
bad
fence
one.
that said it was electrified but wasn't.
Well, I like doing that, and then you get the picture. I
was like, a fucking lying ass sign,
motherfucker. But yeah, I think it is a little much. I think it is. It's just like pick one or the other. Like, you got an electric fence, you got a barbed wire fence. They're pretty much like both of those are pretty tough fences.
If you electrified your barbed wire fence, that means that people were getting past the barbed wire.
That's a good point. You're trying
to keep out the cattle rustlers.
No, that's not your cattle. That's my cattle, buddy.
I got my brand on it right there. You can't take my
look on his butt right there. I put that logo on it.
You got PTG right there on that cow's ass.
Get the fuck out of my farm, buddy.
Goddamn Joe Rogan.
I don't know you, Joe. Fuck you. Go run.
No, I don't.
Why don't you go MMA or something?
I don't think it's too much. It's necessary because it's a thing.
I think it might be a little much. Robert, what do you think? Electric barbed wire fences, buddy. It's a little over the top.
No, I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay with it.
All right.
Robert's stern.
I'm overruled then. Good question, Sean. Our next one comes from Brandon Whitehead. Dude, Brandon Whitehead has been fucking murdering some answers questions. Like, I have like 3. Like, Brandon Whitehead is like. I'm not going to put multiple questions unless it's like a special episode or something, but like Brandon Whitehead has been fucking murdering the answers questions. I love seeing him, and it just sucks because it's like now I got to hold on to that for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And like I have so many of his like just ready to go. Like right now I have at least 2 that I got in the can for like next week and the week after that. So Brandon Whitehead at Brando Whitehead on Twitter says, butter, just lotion for food?
Fuck yes. And the good thing is, there's
because
different
it
kinds
soaks,
of lotions.
but it soaks into it. You know, makes it taste better. It's good for the food for you to eat, I guess.
Yeah. And there's different kind of lotions. You can get like
You can probably jerk off for
coconut
it.
oil and shit like that, and maybe that's rosemary butter. That just adds a different fucking little flavor to it. Fuck yeah, butter is definitely lotion for food.
I mean, I don't understand how you could argue that it's not.
I think we should probably
And now that you've got that butter, it's
rubbing cows down with butter before we even slaughter them.
That'd be a good idea.
Just start
I
letting
like
it
that.
seep in
I
the
like
meat.
that. Let's work on that. Let's
Yeah.
make that a thing, guys. But yeah, butter is definitely food lotion if you think about it, and it's just delicious food lotion. And they have that squirt butter now too, so it's like you don't even have to like it's lotion. It comes in like a lotion bottle pretty much. They just don't have the pump butter, I don't think, and they probably do somewhere.
Probably.
I mean, if you think about it.
Now be
it's
careful.
there.
Don't ever use the squirt butter on your like if you go to the beach and you think you have, be careful because you'll burn. You'll smell delicious, but you will burn.
And then people will try and eat you if they're cannibals. So watch out. I bet fish will try and eat you.
Especially don't do that during the zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah, that's a big no.
You're done.
Big, just you know what, zombie apocalypse. Let's stay away from the butter, guys. That's gonna be a sad time, but like let's just avoid the butter at all costs.
Yeah, probably
in a
need
zombie
to because you
apocalypse.
don't need to raise your cholesterol when you're constantly running from
Right,
zombies.
right. That's another good point. We're health tips from Past the Gravy. That's
Yeah.
what we do here. What don't we cover?
PTGMD.
I mean, we have that. Like, should we do that again? I don't know. It didn't go over
Possibly.
great. It didn't go great. Let us know if we should do PTGMD at Past the
I
Gravy
think we've
Pod.
asked them before and nobody
Yeah,
said yes.
no one said anything, so probably no. It's a one-off. We made an intro and everything.
It's
Jeez.
just something we yell at them now.
Yeah,
Oh, that was medical advice. PTGMD.
I like that. I ordered lab coats.
I was
Now
gonna
they're
say,
just sitting there doing nothing.
Maybe we should sell lab coats that say PTGMD.
Not a bad idea.
We might sell 2.
Yeah, or none. We're just gonna sell all this random shit that's like that doesn't have it. I'm not getting that. I don't even know what that means.
What is that? Oh, it was last week's episode. Oh, I missed it.
Danny G at Danny_G951 writes in and says, "Are churches just high-level cults?"
I can think of at least one. Scientology. That's a straight up fucking cult.
Well, the Church
I
of
don't
Past
wanna
the
be
Gravy is indeed a cult. So yes,
And I don't want to be a hypocrite. So yeah.
all churches are kind of cults.
They're cults that just started a long time ago and
They're
got very
cults that
popular.
started- yeah.
So their beliefs are just
Cults are
registered and
cults.
well-known.
They're called cults because they're new.
Yeah.
So 100%, yeah. I would say that churches are just like maybe not high-level cults, but they're just kind of they're cults that get like an exception.
They're high level cults because they're
Yeah,
tax exempt.
yeah, they're cults that get a tax exemption.
Sorry to our religious people out there. I don't mean to hurt
Hey,
you.
this is our opinion.
I'm just
You
answering.
can
I'm just
you can
answering questions.
You can disagree with us, and that's okay. And we're not saying fuck you or anything.
We're not saying cults are
to your
bad. We
face
have
right
our
now.
own cult.
Yeah, if you'd like to join it, Past the Gravy
It's not a bad cult.
merch.com, you can get the members only shirt.
We're not.
That's
We're
what
not making people kill themselves.
Matthew Hadamio, we signed his members only shirt, so he's a cult member.
I still
It
need to
was-
sign on the last
It's
one.
nice to find another cult member just run into him at a bar. You know, it's just hey, haha, for the cause,
He
for the
was
cause,
lonely,
Gravy Gang.
but now his life is fulfilled.
As fulfilled as it could be. Dwayne Williams writes in with our final question of the week, and he says, Siri, just a repurposed genie in a bottle. I mean, it's not wrong.
I mean, she doesn't grant me any wishes though.
But that's just repurposed. That's a repurposed thing. Because I was going to think, like, if it was Apple's genie in a bottle, then, like, yeah, no, it's not. Because the genie would grant you wishes. But, like, she does
I
kind
guess the
of...
genie's out of wishes, but still.
This
needs a job.
is like, it's like a used genie you bought.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
you
I
bought
don't
it,
have
and
any
he was like,
wishes,
hey, bro, but that lamp's pretty cool.
But like, I can help you find things.
The
on
lamp
the
being
internet
your phone.
and I can tell you what song that is.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
I can schedule shit for you.
Yeah, serious.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's
Like
about
that.
as cut. Like, I like a lot of these have just been like cut and dry. Besides the KD one, we were just like, yep. And I guess the electric barbed wire fences one we kind of debated on a little bit, but we were pretty much in agreement with all you guys this week. So everybody's got some good points.
Yeah, I would say so.
Siri is definitely a repurposed genie in a bottle. Robert, you agree?
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't have an iPhone.
No,
Who do you have instead of Siri?
I have the Google Assistant.
That's not even got a name.
No.
That's stupid. Should you say Google Assistant? Blank.
Well, I guess the trigger word is "Hey Google."
Triggered.
Mm.
Hey Google,
Hey Googs.
what's your name?
On my phone, I can just.
Have you ever asked that? Hey Google, what's your name?
No, I can do it now. What's your name?
I'm ready to assist.
I'm Google
She doesn't even know her name. What a dumbass.
Wow, how sexist
What a
is
dumbass.
that you don't even give your assistant a name?
Hey, Siri, what is your name? It's going to let me down, isn't it?
Siri, pleased to meet you.
Hey Siri, what's my name?
You're Pat, but you asked me to call you Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson.
It's funny to me
It's
every
Turd
time.
Ferguson.
It's funny every time.
Alexa. Wrong one. I'm looking at my Echo over there. Siri, what's my name?
You're Alex, but you asked me to call you El Capitan.
I don't even know why I picked that one, but okay. It's just funny because like now that I have like the watch, it'll be like El Capitan. I'm like, it's me. Yeah. What's up?
I should tell her to call me El Spicy Meatball.
Spicy meatball. But spell it all funny.
Yeah.
Meatball.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it, guys. Huh? Nothing else.
That's
Nothing else.
condensed, though. We got
That
through
was pretty quick. That was a pretty quick one. So, I mean, we're about to start stepping up our PTG game because we got Big Brother coming up. We'll be talking about that. We got the Mount Rushmore seasons right around the corner, probably 2 weeks out. Not next week, week after. We're probably going to do that. And then I think, we'll already be into another month by then. We got to bring back future news. We got a really busy couple of weeks coming up on Pass the Gravy podcast. Thank you so much to everybody that's listening. Don't forget to go and review us. Give us the 5 stars on the iTunes, the iHeart Radio, anything you're listening to us on. Give us the 5 stars. We're working on getting on Spotify too, so stay tuned. We might be up there pretty soon. Mm-hmm. And anybody got anything else? Nothing? No. All right. You gonna come? We gonna chill this weekend?
I think we should.
Yeah, I think Pat and I got some plans. We're gonna have a good where you been, Robert.
Give your estimate for final box counter.
I'm gonna go 53.
I'm gonna go 69 just because that's my number. That's my lucky number.
Okay, Gronk.
Yep. It's a lot. It's not just Gronk's lucky number. It's a lot of people's lucky number.
The way Ovi's been partying. Is that just how Gronk lives his life?
Pretty much. Did you see he won 60? He bet at $69 on 6-9 for his horse to run, and he got second.
Yeah.
So that's pretty tight.
Well, he bet the horse to come second
to get to place. Yeah. So that's pretty crazy.
That guy's such a pro.
Well done, Gronk. All right, and we'll end it on that. You guys have a great rest of the week, and don't forget about the International House of Pass the Gravy. Pass the Gravy, bitches.